from Yeoman Stadium on the campus of Tulane University. It's Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. This year, John Curtis Christian is celebrating 57 years of excellence and is continuing to build champions for life. Tonight's pregame is sponsored by Proud Yogi's Bears, Walt and Bill Sanchez, class of 1977, and younger brother Chris Sanchez, class of 1980. Proud Yogi Bears, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot Football. Alongside fellow John Curtis Christian alums Robbie Utzer, Gordon Abear, Danny Wimpron, and Kevin Fayard. Tonight, the John Curtis Christian Patriots take on the Holy Cross Tigers. The Patriots are ranked number 1 in Class 5A by the Louisiana Sports Writers Association and have a record of 7 wins, 0 losses on the season and are 3-0 in Catholic League play. The Holy Cross Tigers come in today's ballgame with a record of 4-3, 1-2 in Catholic League play. Last week, the Patriots beat Jesuit 35-14, while the Tigers fell to Rummel 17-7. Danny, we're here at a rainy night here at Yeoman Stadium. So far, as we said, it's almost like a broken record. The offense is carrying us, averaging well over 300 yards per game, 50 points scored per game. Tonight, points might be at a premium with this rainy weather. Could affect all three phases of the game, but more importantly, in these kind of conditions, as you know, special teams is key.
Special teams is key, Kevin. You're exactly right. I think even bigger than that with some nasty weather, of course, like we've seen in the past few weeks, is a turnover ratio. You got to win the turnover battle in games like this. Obviously, there's probably not going to be a team that tries to throw it around 50 times a night. We wouldn't do that anyway. But the ground attack is going to be in effect. You got to keep two hands on it until you get out in the open field. Ball security all game long. And you're exactly right. Our offense has been very explosive in the first half of the season with some big-time plays early in drives, being able to get down there and run for some serious yardage. They have been very successful. The defense has gotten better each and every week. They're playing really well, playing together, and getting after the quarterback and playing well on the backside. And obviously special teams could be huge tonight with the weather, but obviously even though it's a little wet and crazy, it's wet and crazy for both sides. So you have to, control the football like we said, but hopefully tonight we'll even get some nice returns. The kicking game's probably not going to be 100%. You never know how the ball is going to come off your foot, so hopefully we can scoop one up and the punt return team, and maybe make something happen. So looking forward to it just like always. But honestly, Kevin, besides that, this is a field turf stadium. So, on the field, as long as you could kind of keep that ball from getting super saturated for the quarterback, I think you're going to be in good shape. I don't think you're going to see a lot of guys slipping, sliding. This field turf drains really well, and the cleats usually stick in there. And for rainy games, unless it's puddling in the middle of the field like a monsoon, I think our guys are going to be okay. Their guys are going to be okay. But it's just going to be a little bit more of a smash-mouth game.
Well, the Patriots are built for bad weather. I know at times when we were playing, we didn't like it, but it prepared us for games like this. I know we'll talk later in the broadcast. We'll go back in down memory lane of games we might have played that were not the best conditions. But we practice in this all the time. And as you know, being a quarterback, of course, down at the center, quarterback exchange is even more important. But we under center all the time, whereas they're more of a spread offense, read option. And we run the ball, and they throw the ball more than we do. Chances are the teams that run are more built for this kind of weather per se. So. But again, ball security is going to be key. Turnovers, and I'll send you off the air. This, should things go to plan the way we hope for it, maybe the Patriots are the number 1 seed in the playoffs. Coach JT's already told us that should that happen and we are fortunate to make it to the state championship game and we host, we're going to play it here. Be the first time since 1980 that we hadn't played outside of 05 because of Katrina, but assuming that you could play in a Superdome, we're going to play the state championship game, Division I, away from the dome this year. That we might have bad weather, and I was telling you, this might be a prelude to what we might see in December.
That's right, and hopefully it's just nice and cool and some awesome December weather and no rain, but you never know, Kevin. But I like this stadium. We talked about it the last couple of weeks. Every time we're here, this is a beautiful place to play a big-time high school matchup. 30,000 capacity here, and it could be a great place to play big playoff games as well as state championships in the future. So you listen to Coach JT, bring the boys up now. And we're trying the best we can. Gordon's down there. He's got a bag over the top of all of his gear to keep it.
Hey, let's get out there and have a little fun. Be physical. Let's go get.
That's right. I was talking to a guy down earlier in the breezeway, Kevin, and he's an old Holy Cross guy in his 70s, and he said, man, this is the kind of weather I used to love to play in. I said, well, yeah, if you're a defensive guy, this is awesome. He goes, well, back in my day, we used to play both ways anyway.
That's
so
true.
I said, that's right, but yeah, no doubt about it. JT said it. Go out there and have some fun. If the people in the stands, it might be kind of aggravating, but if you're down there with a jersey on and you could slide on this turf and get a little wet and crazy, it's a fun atmosphere to play in if you're a high school football player.
Absolutely. The Patriots are taking the field. We are the visiting team. This will be the second of 3 games we'll play here at Tulane in a 4-week period. The Patriots in their traditional white helmet, white jerseys, and this time wearing white pants. We haven't done that since week 1. The previous road trips, we've been doing white jerseys and blue pants. Holy Cross is in their old gold helmet with navy blue tops and navy blue bottom. Again, we want to thank our proud Yogi's Bears for our pregame sponsor, Walter, Bill, and Chris Sanchez. Thank you for all you do and have done and continue to do for us. We appreciate you. Proud Yogi's Bears, proud sponsors of Fighting Patriot football. The Patriots lead the overall series versus Holy Cross 6-0. Of course, it dates back to 1990 and 91. The Patriots weren't members of the Catholic League back then. But since we've been a member of the Catholic League, the Patriots are 4-0 against the Tigers. And we're happy to have you on our broadcast. Unfortunately, we were not given a roster for Holy Cross, so we'll do the best we can to identify them. I do know that their quarterback's a pretty good athlete, John Dade Wooten. He was on that the East Bank Little League team that went to the Southwest Regional for the first time in that program's history, 2015. Our own Michael Curtis, Reggie Bergeron, who plays baseball for the Patriots, was on that team. And he's a good little ball player. And Patriots defense, where their hands full with him. If you remember, Danny, I said at the pregame, the score against Rumble was 17-7. He helped lead the Tigers to score the first touchdown against the Raider defense this year.
Kevin, our guys that were captains for tonight were number 52, Farron Gilbert, number 89, Artis Buckley, and, of course, number 8, Antonio Alexander. So for those of you who don't know, most of the time during the week, the seniors will go out there during practice the day before the game, and they'll basically pick, seniors on who they want to be captain for that week, and then, they walk out, do the coin toss, and everybody kind of switches up every week.
If you listen to us on the live broadcast, feel free to interact with Danny and I. You can send us a text to area code 504-259-7690. Again, 504-259-7690. Give us your name and location. We'll give you a shout-out, and we already got one from Jeff Bonet, class of 95, watching from the house in Ponchatoula. And, of course, Barry Brack. He's watching back home, went to the camp. He said, good number of back shots, he said.
Get well, buddy.
It happens.
Especially the young men that will take the field tonight. Continue to teach us the ability to work together as a team and give us the inspiration and energy to do our best. In our winning, teach us to be humble, and in our losing, make us gracious. We ask this in the name of Jesus, who died on the cross, that we may live forever. Amen. St. Joseph, pray for us. Father Moreau, pray for us. St. Andre,
welcome back to Fighting Patriot Football via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. We are just a few moments away from the opening kickoff between the John Curtis Christian Patriots and the Holy Cross Tigers. Going to give a shout out to a fellow teammate of mine, Carl Cisco, listening to us out in West Houston, the Katy area. We appreciate your loyal support, number 27. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the broadcast, buddy.
Yeah, we had to redo that national anthem about 3 times here in the stadium. Obviously had some technical difficulties. Got through it, got it done. And Patriots are going to take the opening kickoff here, Kevin.
Yep, looks like the offense won the toss. Holy Cross will be kicking off left to right. D-back for the Patriots, far side halfback will be Goins. Middle back, Corey Wren. Near side is Davis. Give a shout out to another fellow Patriot, Malcolm Ogeron. Listen to us from Kilgore College. Appreciate you, Malcolm. Here's the open kickoff. Going to be a little sky kick near side. Davis from the 17-yard line. Looks like the Patriots have a right return. Has a hold 25, 30, and be tackled at the 34-yard line. That's where the Patriots will put it in play.
There you go. Good field position. Start off for the Patriots. Good job of Davis just catching it, getting it right, and then getting it vertical, putting ourselves in some good position here offensively. And you're going to see Colin Guggenheim, senior quarterback, run out after he gets the call from Coach JT.
They'll place the ball in that far hash mark on the right side of the line. Be interesting to see if we come near side or we try to do a run to the boundary.
I bet you we run it, though.
That's highly possible. Guggenheim with a long count. We'll come near side, and he hands it off to run back. Short gain of 2 to the 36-yard line. I believe that was Wren off the left guard.
It was. Eddie
Mendez, listen to us from Washington, from River Ridge. Appreciate you, Eddie.
What's up, Eddie? How you been, buddy? Yeah, Kevin, the beginning of today's broadcast and game, the rain looks a lot like it did last week. Just almost not even rain, just a real strong mist.
Crisp dew.
Yep, crisp dew. I like how you said that.
Guggenheim on the center, second down and 8. He'll hands up to Wren, over the center, breaks the hole, he's gone.
See you.
Just a handoff over the center. And Wren, when he got to the second level, Danny, was untouched, took it to the house.
Well, you're right, Kevin. Got to the second level, nobody was there. And again, we score early on a drive. In our first possession offensively, been very, very dominant and explosive so far this year. Great job by the Patriots, scoring again on a huge explosive play. Corey Wren takes it the distance.
64 yards.
64 yards. Nice job, offense.
Patriots line up for the PAT. Tell you what, we've scored a lot of our games on the first, second, and even third play of the ball game this year. Guggenheim to hold, McCready to kick it. Snap, place, kick is up. And it's no good.
Pushed it to the right.
Yep, so 11:03 to go in the quarter. It's the Patriots 6, Tigers 0.
You got to wonder if that snap and that hold were correct with, like I said, the ball might be a little slick out there. Hey, for that scoring drive, Kevin, I want to say thank you to Moe's Pizza, John Curtis Christian alum, Jeff Arsman, class of 1986, and his wife, Lisa. I think they're out of town right now, so hopefully they're listening to us. They're located at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego. Give me a call, 504-341-9650. They specialize in homemade hand-tossed pizzas, lasagna, meatballs, and spaghetti, and muffaladas. Visit the website to see everything that they do, www.moespizzanola.com. You know what I had over there today?
What'd you have?
Roast beef po' boy. I've never had that because I could never get past the sausage wrap or the pizza. Roast beef po' boy, fantastic.
Nice.
Go check them out. 341-9650, Moe's Pizza. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Danny Corey Wren, 64 yards up the middle for the touchdown. McCready's missed PAT makes it 6-0. That was a 2-play drive, 66 yards in distance, 50 seconds off the clock.
Hey, and Robbie, let me know some inside info. You want that roast beef? It's on Fridays only. Ooh, go get it.
McCready kicking it off right to left, kicks it into the end zone and out. And that's where the Tigers take it over 1st and 10 at their own 20. You give a shout out to my mom and dad, Lionel and Sue Fayard. Listen to us in Plano, Texas. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening. Hey, my bad. I said shots. I thought he shot a deer in the back. No, he had medical shots. He's homesick.
Yeah. You didn't get that?
Wow, he's always at the camp. He's telling me shots.
He said shots in the back.
I don't know. He's taking the shots off of
Yeah.
somebody's back. No Barry.
Big Barry.
All right.
Get well.
Spread formation here. Wooten takes the pass from center hands.
Go get him.
Throws it near side to the receiver, and he's going to get tackled at the 29-yard line. Nice gain there to 13. Unfortunately, we'll try to listen to the PA announcer. Again, they didn't give us a roster, so we're blind as far as the Tiger personnel. We apologize for that. Second down 1. They'll stay with the spread formation. Handed the running back up the middle. Has a nice gain. Crosses the 40. Bounces it outside. And White is giving chase. I think it'll force him out of bounds near midfield.
Ooh, nice run by them.
It is.
Got to tell you what, right up the middle. Gas just did a good job of getting to the next level, bouncing it outside, using some speed. And thank goodness we ran him out of bounds. But, yeah, that's a big gain right there by the Tigers.
Yep, 10:29 to go in the quarter. First and 10 Tigers from the 50-yard line. They place the ball on that left hash mark. Wooten's kind of a tall quarterback. Mm-hmm. Good size to him. They'll send the receiver across the formation near side. 3 to the left. 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Wooten takes the pass from center. Steps up in the pocket, throws it deep, has a guy down the middle in the post, and it's going to be caught for the touchdown. 50-yard pitch and catch, and Holy Cross ties it with 10:19 to go with the PAT pending. And 10:19 to go in the quarter.
Nice route. They ran a nice post route right over the middle. I'm not sure what coverage we were in, but Stipe got beat deep, and we didn't have any safety help over the top. Kevin did a good job. Quarterback threw a beautiful ball right over the top of us, and I thought we almost got to the quarterback, and he did a good job of hanging in there and making the throw. Good job by the Tigers scoring on their opening possession.
The Tigers can break the tie here with the PAT. Here's a snap, place, kick is up. And it is good. So with 10:19 to go in the first quarter, it's the Tigers 7, the Patriots 6.
Kevin, if you remember, was that last week they played Rummel?
Yes.
The week before? We thought that Brother Martin was going to give Rummel a heck of a game. Rummel ended up beating them 30-0. All of a sudden, Holy Cross plays them the next week, and the final score was
17-7.
17-7. So they gave a much better game. So we can't come in here thinking this isn't going to be a dogfight, because it surely is. Good job of both teams scoring on the opening possession, and obviously we're going to get the ball back, so we got to do it once again offensively for the Patriots. And if you listen to us live, 10:19 left here in the first quarter. Holy Cross is on top 7-6. JohnCurtisPatriots.com.
Give a shout out to our halftime sponsor, Ryan Estes. He says Bobby Seafood is in the house.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
So he's here in the stadium listening to us. Appreciate you, Ryan. Rudy Ormond giving us a shout out. Appreciate you, Rudy. Thanks for watching. Here's a kick. Wren is going to field it from the 6-yard line. Has a right return, 15-20, has a hole, 25-30. Oh, there's a flag on the play. He's going to be shoved out of bounds near the 45-yard line. Danny, the guy on our sideline at the 15-yard line threw the flag at least 50 yards. Look, it's over on the far side.
Yeah.
That's easy, a 50-yard throw. He might have to ice down the shoulder after that throw. Holding on the Patriots.
And a nice, solid return. Kevin, I like what we've done in the return game the last few weeks. We obviously, you're not going to score every time you touch the ball, but we've put our offense in great positions to have a short field to work with. And obviously with a penalty, we're going to shoot ourselves in the foot, move us back to about the 12-yard line. But I got to hand it to these kids. The last few weeks, we've actually gotten better and better on the return team and put our offense in some good position.
Officially move it to the 12-yard line. First and 10 Patriots, 88 yards away from pay dirt. 10-11 to go in the quarter. They place the ball in that far hash mark. Guggenheim on the center. Comes power play near side. Shane going is up the center. Puts on a nice move. Oh, Danny.
Quick.
Yep. Free safety tripped him up. If he gets through that tackle, he might be going the distance.
No doubt about it. Shane is so quick when he gets his hands on the ball. He's so smooth when he runs it. And I like to see him when he carries it. And good job of those offensive linemen early in this game, Kevin, opening up some big holes.
Yep, gain of 8 to the 20, second down and 2. They'll keep the ball in that right hash mark. Huge hole over the right guard. Let's see if we run there. We go right there. This time Guggenheim keeps it, though. Pitches it to the running back, Wren. He's down the far sideline, has one man to beat. He gone.
Wow. Wow.
No
flags.
laundry on the field. And just like that, the Patriots regained the lead. Corey Wren is well over 100 yards on 3 carries so far. 9:20 to go in the quarter. The Patriots now lead it 13 to 12. Oh, excuse me, 12 to 7. Look at the wrong score here.
Wow. He got some jets or what? I tell you what, number 8 just found out how fast Corey is because he burned him all the way to the end zone. Nice job right there. Kevin, I got a special shout out from a special
Mother Huddle. And the Patriots got the 2 points.
Yes,
got
sir. Nice job.
Go ahead, Danny.
Special fan. We just talked about him. Jeff Arsmith with Moe's Pizza. He is out of town. He's all the way in Umbria, Italy. He said it's 2 a.m. here, and we're listening.
Nice.
Appreciate that, Jeff and Lisa. That's awesome.
Danny, that was another 2-play drive, 88 yards in distance, 51 seconds off the clock. So we're a little 1 second slower than the last drive. But let me do quick math here.
I'm telling you, you could rack up that many yards on so few plays.
How about this? 3 carries for Corey Wren. We've only had the ball 4 plays. 3 carries for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Wow. Speed kills. But you know what? You got to give it up to the big boys up front.
Oh, absolutely.
Some big holes. Good job of Colin reading that last one, pitching it out early.
Well, I saw it. I'm glad we got it there.
Yep, letting him use his speed, and we're on top by a touchdown.
All right, McCready to kick it off. He hammers it deep and out the end zone. So the Tigers take it over 1st and 10 at their own 20 with 9:20 to go in the quarter.
Ooh, Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you to Gene Lafitte Harbor. Offer a wide range of services such as rentals, BOA rod and reel fishing charters, RV camp rentals with 30 and 50 amp hookups, cabin rentals for small or large groups, airboat swamp tours, boat storage and boat slips, workboat rentals. All continue after this.
They'll stay in the shotgun formation. They'll send their split in motion all the way across the formation. So they'll have 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 2 running backs with Wooten. They'll hand it off to the right side halfback. Short gain to the 22-yard line, gain of 2.
Nice job right there. Gene Lafitte Harbor. They got pavilion rentals for hosting fishing rodeo fundraisers. They have a fully stocked hardware store and marina. And this year, of course, you could dine at the Barge Restaurant for breakfast or lunch. Visit www.genelafiteharbor.com or call Shaw Cuevas, class of 05, 689-2013.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Wooten hands it off to the running back, comes near side. Better job of the Patriot defense. Got him a tackle for a loss of 1 to be 3rd down and 9. We'll give a shout out to Cindy Drake. She's watching from home in River Ridge. Wants to give a shout out to her son John, number 59, the entire O-line. Of course, Pizzolato, Bowles, of course, Drake, Delferez. I don't know, missing one. Help me out here.
Oh, you got Ogeron at tight end.
Tight end, I know, but missing one more. Sanchez.
Yep. That's right.
I didn't have him written down. I went by memory, but
John's a heck of a player. I like him. The wrestler. Dad was a wrestler and football player. Keeps those hands inside and knows how to use them.
3rd and 9. Wooten takes the pass from center, fires it far side. Receiver had the 1st down, lost yardage, breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to have it at the sticks. And a late flag.
Late flag. Tell you what, that quarterback can spin it pretty good, Kevin.
Think this might be a face mask?
Throws it out there with not a lot of effort. Spins it.
The receiver caught it for the 1st down, but his momentum carried him back about 3 yards shy. He put a couple moves on, got the 1st down at the sticks. And there's an illegal use of the hands on Holy Cross, but
good.
But that was the back judge who threw that.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. You would think it's a line judge from the guys getting up in the face mask or something.
Huh.
I got right here, Juan Montevides says Charlotte and JJ listening on the big TV. Watching on the big TV in River Ridge. Go Patriots.
Nice. 7:56 and counting. We're in the 1st period. Patriots 14, Tigers 7. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. Back at the 21-yard line. Wooten takes the pass from center. Hands it off to the running back. Comes near side. And great job by Matt Jane and company. Finish him off with no gain. It'll be 4th down and 9.
Well, I tell you what, Martin Martin started it off by keeping contained, getting up the field, making him cut back, and Jane did a good job of scraping and fitting right there, making a beautiful play on it, and obviously it's going to force them into a punt. That's the defense that we know, and that's the way that we know that they could play. Great job by them, forcing another fourth down punt situation here, and we're going to get the ball in great field position.
Spann and Morgan will go back around the 50-yard line to field the punt. And unfortunately, again, I don't have a roster. I can't identify the punter. A little slow high snap. Wow, what a kick. Drives our guys all the way back. And the ball's going to roll to 20, 15, 14-yard line. What a kick. It really, there was nothing our guys can do. He kicked it over the head.
Well, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but before the snap, our returners were standing 28 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I thought they should have backed up to at least about 35 to 40.
Well, they go by the coaches.
I know. No, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, hey, maybe on film the guy that can kick it and he unloaded one.
Hey, it's easy after a play like that to say they should have scooted back, right? Monday morning quarterbacking.
Yeah, and speaking of, you're a quarterback. When's the last time you fielded a punt?
Never.
1st and 10, Patriots from their own 14-yard line. Ball on that far hash mark on the right side. Patriots going right to left. We'll come near side. Guggenheim keeps it. He ducks it. And he breaks the tackle. He's gone.
Oh, goodness. Safety didn't even see him.
He's picking him up, put him down faster than they can, and he's going to go 86 yards. No flags on the play. Touchdown with 6:35 to go in the quarter.
Oh, man, that offense is something else. Wow.
5 plays on offense, 3 touchdowns.
That's impressive, Kevin. Tell you what, you're not – Colin obviously isn't as fast as Corey, but you're not going to catch him either. Very, very quick and capable quarterback. Very fast for a QB and athletic. And I tell you what, I think it was the safety that stepped right in the hole. Colin was already past him, and then he looked back and said, oh, missed him. Didn't have a chance.
Patriots line up for the PAT. Snap. Plays, kick is up. McCready's kick is true. So with 6:35 to go in the first, it's the Patriots 21, the Tigers 7.
For that touchdown run, I want to say thank you to Anytime Fitness of Metairie, 5200 Veterans Boulevard, right there. Metairie 70,006. McCall 504-218-4814. Mention Patriot Nation during sign-up and receive free enrollment and 10% off your monthly membership dues. The owners are Damon Lepper, class of 97, and Janice Toops Lepper, class of 01. They're offering 24/7 access to over 4,000 clubs worldwide. Cardio equipment, strength training equipment, free weights, personal training, small group classes. Go check them out, 5200 Veterans Boulevard in Metairie. Give them a call, 218-4814. Anytime Fitness in Metairie. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Danny, 1-play drive, 86 yards in distance, 13 seconds off the clock. Guggenheim with an 86-yard touchdown run, and McCready's PT makes it 21-7. We've had a 66-yard drive, an 80-yard drive, 88, and an 86. Scoring drives of 50 seconds, 51 seconds, and 13 seconds. 5 offensive plays, 3 touchdowns. McCready's kick off the side of his foot going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. Returner in trouble, and he's going to go down around the 17-yard line. So nice job there by the coverage. Obviously, McCready miskicked that there.
Yeah, but a good job of our guys getting down there and covering. You know, sometimes you can get complacent, be used to your kicker kicking in the end zone, take it easy, and right there that one came off the side of his foot a little bit, but our guys did a good job of pinning them inside the 20. Looks like they're going to get it around the 17.
Yep. 6:27 to go in the first. 1st and 10 Tigers from the 17-yard line. They'll stay in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. They'll hand it off to the running back coming near side. Martin, great job.
Yes, sir.
Getting up the field, stretching him laterally, and I think he got him for a 1-yard loss.
Good job right there. And then Morgan was right outside, putting the post on him, not allowing him to get outside and up the field. And good job right there defensively. Like you said, Kevin, I don't think he got anything. Might have lost something. 6:05 and counting left here in the first quarter.
That's said he got back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 10. Ball in the near hash mark. Wooten sends the receiver to the left, so they have 3 receivers left, 1 right. and they all jumped off sides, and they don't call it. They hand it to the running back, and he gets nowhere. Great job by Martin.
Yes, sir. Big E falling down in there.
Yep. Looks like also Morgan got in on the action as Jane.
Good job of our guys seeing it, recognizing it, and exploding to that tackle.
We talked, you and I, off the air the last few weeks, and I even said it to Coach Heil down below. How nice is it now? Teams watched us on film the first few weeks. Now the Big E's back and Jane's healthy. Our defense is starting to play like Patriot defense.
That's right. That's right.
Team speed closed that gap pretty quickly there. They'll send a receiver in motion across the formation to the top of the field. 3 receivers left, 1 near side. Wooten takes the pass from center, flush out of the pocket, comes near side. He wants to heave it deep. He does chunk it, and it's going to be intercepted, but it's an interference on us.
Yeah, we ran into him.
Thomas picked it. Unfortunately, Morgan didn't see the ball and ran into the receiver.
I mean, here's the bottom line. As a DB, when you get there, you know, and a lot of times it's tough because you're in chase.
Yep.
And when you're in chase and you got to try to track him down. Well, he had him there, and obviously Thomas was there. But you got to turn, look for the ball, try to make a play on the ball. But we kind of ran into the receiver there, and they're going to call that every time. But we had basically 2 guys in coverage. The quarterback did a nice job of just rolling out to the right away from the rush and just gave his receiver a chance. And sometimes it's all you need. Penalty or incompletion, and nice job by him.
Yeah, it was 3rd and 11. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 Tigers. 4:59 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, it was roughing the passer and pass interference.
Ooh. Oh, I didn't see the roughing the passer part.
Yeah, that's the one they're going to accept.
Okay. Yeah, because in high school it's only 10-yard for interference.
That's right.
15 for the roughing
That's
the
why
passer.
if you get in high school, and I'm sure the coaches talk about this, but if you get beat, go tackle the guy.
Oh, yeah.
Go do what you got to do. Interference.
And that's a rule I wish in the NFL they would change, like high school and college. Should be no more than 15 yards. You know, like in the NFL, that'd be a spot foul down here. You know, I don't like that.
I kind of like it.
No.
Yeah.
If you get your butt whooped all game long and you're down by 3 or something, then next thing you throw the pass.
Hey, man. Got to be.
And you get a situation like the Saints.
Are you an offensive guy or a defensive guy?
I'm an offensive guy.
Yeah, you got to want to go deep and
No,
make a play.
that's BS. You can get a cheap 80-yard penalty on that.
Wait, what's wrong with that? Who throws it 80 yards? You know. This guy.
Well, you hold the javelin record. You probably
not this guy. Oh, baby. Anyway, Kevin, easy first down. We got to get it rolling. 5 minutes and counting here.
Yeah.
We actually
ball's on the 32-yard line.
clock stop at 4:59. About to get rolling again.
Yeah, so it was a 15-yard penalty. Empty set here for Wooten. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Wooten takes the pass from center, looks to his left, fires. Oh, he tries to fire it. He pump fakes twice, faked me out, and he's taking himself. Woo! Oof. We almost got a personal foul there. Thank goodness.
We slid right up in his upfield shoulder and didn't get him. Good job by Jashawn.
Ooh.
I thought he was about to club him, but he didn't. Good job by him.
Yeah, Wooten went down at the 38-yard line. He gave himself up, and our guy went for a headshot.
Slid in there.
He missed him.
No, you knew. I tell you what.
Well, he's coming out now.
I think our defensive front is doing a good job of collapsing the pocket on him. He had to get out of there in a hurry. All of our guys were putting their offensive lineman in his lap.
2nd down and 5. Officially. Wooten fakes the handoff, throws it far side, has a receiver wide open, and Span is going to bring him down, but he's going to have the first down on that far sideline at the 43-yard line. 4:05 and counting. It looks like the rain's still coming down, but it's not any harder than what it was.
No.
And the way we're looking at it, if we look it up at the lights, it looks like it's coming down heavy, but on the field, it's one of the situations
really
not as bad. Yeah. 1st and 10 Tigers, 4 minutes and counting. We're in the first period. Wooten with the handoff up the middle, and he's going to have a nice run over the 45. It's a foot race, and we're going to bring him down. No, not yet, at the 16-yard line. He just would not go down. It's number 3. Now, again, I wish I had a roster so I could identify the Tiger runner, but number 3 just took it up the gap and got it down to the 16 of the Patriots.
Nice job of him just getting it north in a hurry. We got to get some people off the field.
Tigers quickly snapped the ball, handoff near side, and loss of a yard. Matt Jane got up in there, tripped him up.
Getting up slow. There you go.
3:21 And County, he's going to come out for Alexander.
Yeah, he has some issues from a play he made earlier.
I got
Really?
you. Wooten fakes the handoff, throws it a little slip screen near side. Patriots do a great job tackling. Was that Big E on the tackle? Sure is.
Yep.
Big nose guard comes out and polishes off the receiver.
Good job.
After a
Good,
short gain.
Good hustle from inside out. You like to see that. Guy chasing him down the field. I think it might have been, was it a game last night, NFL game? The guy, big defensive lineman, chased him down, forced a fumble. Got to love that hustle from these big guys.
3rd down and 6 from the 13, 2:35 and counting. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Wooten takes the pass from center, looks right. Fires a pass at near the 5-yard line, but incomplete, and Thomas with the coverage.
Good job of Thomas being right there, Kevin. You know, sometimes we give somebody down for the Tigers.
Yeah.
Sometimes we give some easy completions out to the side, or obviously, you know, they might be able to throw it in the flat, but I love when our defenders are right there. As soon as their fingers touch the ball, we're right there to hit them.
I want to give a shout-out to Jay Eckert watching us in New Brunswick, Texas with Haley and Tracy. And, Jay, we saw your dad
That's right.
before the game.
Big Papa.
And I said, hey,
Still working.
I said, you know, Jay gives us a text. He goes, oh, yeah, he watches all the time. He goes, hey, and don't forget Walter. I said, well, Walter don't text. He said, well, he's not going to text. So, Walter, if you're watching this from the West Coast, thanks for watching us, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Give us a text sometime, 504-259-7690. Again, 504-259-7690. Give us a shout-out and give us your name and location. Keep getting a few texts from one particular guy, but he don't tell me who he is, so we haven't been reading his messages. Want to identify him.
Yeah, come on, tell us who you are. We can let you know what we got.
It was an offensive lineman was injured.
59, yep. You're going to run
man.
back out on the field after and make it happen. We're going to bring up 4th down.
Mr. Walter's doing the time clock, the 40-second clock tonight.
I was about to
Yeah,
say.
he's the timer, official timer. His days on the field are over with.
Well, he said he's got to, support Jay and his family still, so he's got to keep working up here.
All right, they're going to attempt a 30-yard field goal. Number 34. Again, I wish I had his name on the roster, but he's going by numbers tonight. 2:27 to go in the quarter. Ball's going to be placed on the right hash mark, right foot of Booter. Here's a snap. Place kick is up. Has a distance, and it is good. So with 2:22 to go in the first quarter, add 3 points to the Tigers. It's now the Patriots 21, the Tigers 10.
Good job by them putting it through the uprights. Got to say thank you to our good buddy Kel Kopecki. He's the broker owner at Exit Realty NOLA Premier. They're a full-service brokerage firm, residential, commercial, and leasing. They have cutting-edge tech to help buyers and sellers. Offer retirement and beneficiary benefits for all their agents. So go check them out. 2200 Veterans Boulevard, Suite 206 in Kenner. Give them a call, 298-3948. That's 298-3948. Visit the website at www.exitrealtynola.com. Kel Kopecki, broker owner, Exit Realty NOLA Premier. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Hey, Bill Eaton sent us a text. He's Nick Eaton's dad, number 95. He says, I got a Holy Cross roster. Tell you what. I'm going to figure out a way to get that from you.
Yeah.
Here's a kickoff to Davis. Fields it from the 14-yard line. Right return has a nice sideline, 30, 35, 40. And he's going to cross midfield and shove that out of bounds at the 48 of Holy Cross. Nice job there by Davis. Just get the ball and just take it up the field.
Yeah.
It probably was more of a right or middle return, and he just said, you know what, let me get as much as I can, and
yeah,
he did.
that's right. Use his speed, good vision right there, popping it off to the left side and making something happen. And again, we start our first play on their side of the 50. So
at the plus 48.
good job by the return team once again. One of the advantage.
All right, let's see how long it takes us to score here. Ball in the near hash mark. Wren and Goins to the halfback. Wren near side, Goins the right side halfback. Guggenheim goes to the right, hands it off to Goins. Over the center, crosses the 45. He's to the 43-yard line. Gain of 5. Second down 5. Hey, Raymond Hawkins, listen to us from West Texas. We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
I bet he's out in the oil patch.
Uh-oh.
Probably out there in Odessa, Midland area. I'm guessing. 140 and counting. Second down 5, Patriots. Guggenheim comes near side, handed off to Wren, and he's going to be tackled around the 41-yard line.
Yeah, their defensive front
3rd and 3.
is a little different, Kevin. They got like 5 down linemen, 1 linebacker kind of stacked over the ball, then another guy kind of almost stacked behind him. And then see if they play this one the same.
2 receivers to the right. I mean, 3rd down and 3. Let's see if we come near side. 105 and counting. We'll go to the right. Guggenheim keeps it, ducks it. Nice first down. And more. He breaks it out. He's to the 15. He's to the 10. He's to the 5, and he's going to score.
Yeah, they don't have any safety help. Like I was saying, they're running almost like a 5-1. I don't know if that's the safety or another linebacker kind of cheated to the bottom of the field. And, yeah, nice job by Conlon recognizing it, running the ball to the top of the field, pulling it, using his speed once again to the corner. And we take that all day. Nice run right there. And, again, big boys opening up some big holes out there and getting the job done. 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. Patriots are on top, awaiting the extra point, 27-10. Nice job, offense.
Guggenheim goes over the 100-yard mark on his second carry. Patriots on up for the PAT. Snap. Plays kick is up. And it's good. So with 50 seconds to go in the first period, it's now the Patriots 28, the Tigers 10.
Kevin, for that stop in action due to the touchdown, we want to say thank you. And we want to welcome one of our own, Dr. Donald Fallbacher, John Curtis Christian graduate, and today a primary care doctor at East Jefferson General Hospital. When you or someone you care for needs the highest levels of personalized care, turn to Dr. Fallbacher, someone who grew up here, stayed here, practiced medicine because he loves this region, and of course he loves the Patriots. Thank you, Dr. Fallbacher, for your continued support of our school and our teams. For any primary care physician, give him a call at 504-456-5000. That's East Jefferson General Hospital, 456-5000. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Let me do some more quick math. Guggenheim on 2 carries, 2 touchdowns, 1 for 86, 1 for 41, 127 yardage. McCready hits a squib kick, picked up around the 12-yard line, little middle return, and he's going to be tackled around the 25-yard line. Hey, I want to give a shout out to some Patriot royalty. You want to guess who that is?
Patriot royalty.
Miss Kathy and Miss Alicia.
Oh, there you go, of course.
Watching on the big screen back home.
I didn't know it was the Queens.
Yeah. You want to guess what year they graduated?
I'm not that brave. Come on now. You trying to set me up?
Well, they typed it.
Oh, okay. No. I'm still not going to guess.
72 and 74. You were wrong. Want to guess which one was which?
No, I'm not doing that either.
Right,
Come on, man. What are you trying to do to me?
No, I'm not going to say it either.
Come on.
1st and 10 Tigers. And it's a flag in the play.
Somebody moved early.
Yep, false start by the
False
Tigers.
start by the Tigers. Got a lot of umbrellas in the stands tonight, Kevin, but I appreciate these people showing up in support. Holy Cross looks like they got about 80 people in the stands on the other side. Patriots, I didn't think for the last couple of weeks or the last 3 weeks we'd have more fans in the stands than the other Catholic schools, but our people are showing up even with the heavy rain. We appreciate it.
That's because we're built for bad weather. That's why.
That's right.
1st and 15. Wooten takes the pass from center, looks near side, throws it backside, a little slip screen. And the receiver has it, and he's going to be tackled just shy of the first down, about 3 yards. So nice game by them.
Good hustle right there by Angelo. And they threw the flag. I'm not sure, we might have had a little extracurricular right there, but a good job, good hustle by him coming from his defensive end spot to run the receiver down.
And there's a flag on the play. Hey, we'll give a shout out to Dr. Collins, Holy Cross class of 76. But his daughter Kelsey's a senior, John Curtis. We appreciate you listening. He says I can get the roster on their website. Number 3 is Handy. Well, we appreciate that.
Yep, thank you.
Handy.
That's a personal foul on us, Kevin.
Hey,
I didn't see it, but
that's not good.
obviously don't want to do silly things like that to back ourselves up. when they haven't really been able to move the ball on us too much.
Big Steve Nicks. Listen to us. He was in Canada a couple weeks ago shooting some geese. Now he's eating bomb seafood crabs.
Man,
What's up with that?
what a life, huh?
I know. When I grow up, I want to be Steve Nicks.
Seriously.
Did you see the size of the geese they shot?
No.
They're like pterodactyls.
I'm not on Facebook.
They're huge. I don't know. The penalty moves the ball to the 49-yard line. 23 seconds to go in the quarter. And we jumped off sides. So we just gave him 5 free yards.
That's Siobhan Lane jumping off sides. Got a ball key, big boy, right over the football.
Hey, give a shout out to Nicole Bonk. She's watching the game in Kenner. Appreciate you. Thank you for checking in with us. All right, so the penalty moves the ball to the Patriot 47-yard line. It'll be first down 5. Clock is starting. I don't think Holy Cross is going to run the clock. Run a play, excuse me. And they won't. That's it. So after 1 quarter of play, it's the John Curtis Christian Patriots 28, the Holy Cross Tigers 10.
Kevin, for that first quarter of action, I want to say thank you to Yaya's Comfort Food. Give them a call, 504-575-3434. Go check them out, 2317 Hickory Avenue, right there in Harahan, one of our favorite breakfast and lunch places. Go see what the specials are. Go tell them Danny and Kevin sent you, and they're going to hook you up right. So any catering event, anything that you need, give Connor a call, 575-3434, 2317 Hickory in Harahan. And you'll probably see me over there eating a little something. But Yaya's Comfort Food, just like you like it. Or go check out the website, yayascomfortfood.com. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Patriots got the opening kick, went on a 2-play drive. Corey Wren took it over the center for 64 yards. We missed the PAT. The Patriots led at 6-0, but Holy Cross came right back, had a 50-yard touchdown pass. They added a PAT. They took a brief lead at 7-6, and it's been all Patriots since then. Corey Wren added an 80-yard touchdown run. We got the muddle huddle for 2 points. That made it 14-7 Patriots. The next possession, Guggenheim had the 86-yard touchdown run. We did make the PAT, making it 21-7. Holy Cross ended up kicking a 30-yard field goal, making it 21-10. And then with 50 seconds to go in the quarter, Guggenheim took it around the right side, 41 yards. And McCready added a PAT, and that's where we stand, 28-10 as we begin the second quarter.
My boy Tony Galuzza just took a picture and sent me Holy Cross's roster.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Appreciate that, big boy. So if there's anybody you need to write down real quick,
Yeah,
you
I'll
can
do that.
rock and roll.
All right, now the Holy Cross Tigers going right to left. I can hand it off to Handy. He's right up the middle, breaks a couple tackles, and he's going to
Wrap
pull
up.
his way
Come on.
to the 25-20 down the right sideline, and he's going to score.
Well,
He does.
poor job of tackling, Kevin.
But credit Handy.
Yep.
He just refused to go down. And with 11:48 to go in the half, Handy takes it to the house.
Nice job by them, Kevin. A few times tonight, they've been able to gash us up the middle, and then we've shut down some of their drives. That time, they gashed us in the middle, and then we missed a couple tackles, and he took it all the way to the house. A nice job right there by the Tigers. Put it in the end zone and turn this into a little bit of a ball game here in the second quarter.
Snap, plays, kick is up, and it is good. So 11:48 to go in the half is now the Patriots 28, Tiger 17.
Well, speaking of garbage, give me a call.
Take it.
River Parish Disposal, our family's company's been picking up your commercial garbage for almost 40 years now. Give me a call, Danny Wimprine at the office, 738-7700. Come see us at 7201 Airline Drive right there in Metairie. For all your commercial garbage needs, and like we've said, for almost ever. Our business stinks, but it's picking up. River Parish Disposal, thank you for your support of the Patriots. And Holy Cross got a little pep in their step now, Kevin. Down 11 points, 11:48 left here in the second quarter. And they've put together some explosive plays as well offensively.
Yep, I sure have. LaFrance to kick it off. Wren from the 10-yard line. So it's going to be a right return. Has a little bit of a space. Gets it to the 30, and that's where he's going to be shoved out of bounds near the 31-yard line. So the Patriots will have it 1st and 10 with 11:40 to go in the half.
Nice job right there again, hitting it full speed. Good field position. Anytime you could get it outside the 20, that's a good victory. We're getting about the 31. Nice job by him, hitting it with full speed. Had a couple blockers out front. And Colin Guggenheim's going to make his way to the huddle, call the play, assess the defense, and let's do a little bit more of what we've been doing.
Let's keep that handy. All right, the Patriots going left to right. Ball on the 31-yard line. They'll send 2 receivers to the left. Will come near side. Guggenheim hands it off to Goins, and he's going to get tackled for a 1-yard loss at the 30. Just nowhere to go in that play.
Yeah. Sometimes, we've said it, Shane is so quick, but sometimes you just got to make up your mind. You're going to knife it forward for a yard or 2 or try to get it back to the original line of scrimmage. We just didn't have anything on that play.
Young Jake Grimes watching us. He's going to be the class of 2028. He says, go Patriots.
There you go. Seems like forever, but it'll be here before you know it.
Yeah, you're right. 2nd down 11. Guggenheim goes to the left. And he's going to keep it. Breaks a couple tackles. Crosses midfield. Has a guy to beat. Cuts inside. He gone. Not going to be close.
Nope.
Guggenheim just added a 70-yard touchdown run. He is now over 200 yards on 3 carries. 10:48 to go in the half, and the Patriots extend their lead.
I'll tell you what, this might be the most yardage Collins had in his career, maybe. I'm going to let you add it.
He had right at 200 a few weeks back.
Did he?
St. Aug.
That much?
He's over
yeah, because he had some
now.
big explosive plays, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good job by him, though. Man, I'll tell you what, like we said before, they're not going to catch him. Nice job right there by Colin. They're going to bring in Taylor to hold the extra point, give Colin a little breather, and nice job once again by the offensive line. They've been stellar this year, Kevin. A very old group, experienced, and you got to hand it to those guys for opening up those big holes and making it look easy.
Here's the snap. Plays kick is up. And it's good. So 10:48 to go in the half. It's now the Patriots 35, the Tigers 17.
Kevin, I got to remind everybody that if you're on your computer, you got to sign into YouTube, and you could see you could pull up our channel, and under the video player, click subscribe. We want you to subscribe to our channel so you can get different reminders and tips and things that are coming up. And so please subscribe to our channel. We want to say thank you to all of our sponsors: Walt Bill, Chris Sanchez, Moe's Pizza, East Jefferson General Hospital, Exit Realty, Anytime Fitness, Yaya's Comfort Food, Bobby's Seafood, National Temperature Control, of course, the Patriot Nation Men's Club, River Parish Disposal, Bob Euster Productions, Gene Lafitte Harbor, Plum Street Snowballs. Hey, the list goes on and on. Join the group. Give us a call. 737-4621. Talk to Jeff Curtis if you want to get involved with the broadcast. We couldn't do it without you. Give him a call, 737-4621. Ask for Jeff Curtis and leave him a message, and we'll try to get you guys involved for the rest of the year or maybe next year.
Actually, I misspoke. I thought he had more yards than that. He's at 197 on 3 carries. He'll get over 200 for sure.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
197 yards.
3 carries, 197.
Ugh.
It's crazy, huh? I'll give that scoring recap in a second.
That's
McCready kicking off left to right. He hammers it deep, and it's going to be out of the end zone. Danny, there was a 70-yard touchdown run. McCready's PET makes it 35-17. 2 plays, 69 yards because the drive started at the 31. 52 seconds off the clock. So our longest scoring drive is 121.
Unreal.
Tell you what, this offense could put some points on the board in a hurry.
Yep, fun to watch. That's for sure. Fun to watch.
Hey, give a shout out to Jude Ogeron. He's the dad of Connor Ogeron. A couple more shout outs real quick in a second. 1st and 10, Tigers from the 20. Wooten takes the pass from center, fakes the handoff, throws it far side. It's going to be caught. Ooh. And Mr. Martin pounces him for a 2-yard loss.
Yeah, he's been a good addition this year.
Frank and Shay, give us a shout out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Big Daddy and Daisy. I want to give a shout out to Curtis Bells. That'd be Mr. Guillet.
Yeah.
I know he says Guillet, but I like to say Guillet. It sounds more French.
You like that?
Yeah.
You like that Cajun stuff?
Yeah, a little bit. Actually, official loss of 1, second and 11.
Davis has been playing a lot of corner, Kevin.
He has. Wooten going to give the handoff, and I believe that's Handy. He gets a loss of 1. So in 2 consecutive plays, the Tigers are going backwards. 1 yard at a time.
I like him out there on defense, maybe even at safety. Seeing him at corner out there. Obviously, he's a ball hawk. He's going to try to go get it once it's in the air. But he's not a small kid either. Let me see. Has his measurables at 6 foot, 180 pounds. Obviously, he can gain some weight, but a good-looking corner out there on the edge.
That might be where he plays in college.
Yeah, could be. Could be. I like him at receiver, of course, too.
Give a shout out to Shannon Griffin. Said the Bells are missing her. She must have decided to stay in. They want to get wet tonight.
I don't blame you. Kevin and I got it easy up here. Air conditioned, no rain on us.
Hey, but we got the window open. We got a little mist falling in here.
Oh, man, there you go. Is that why you wore your gloves?
Got the gloves and eye black working tonight. Timeout on the field, 9:19 to go in the half. It's the Patriots 35, the Tigers 17.
Kevin, who we got coming up and where we're going to be over the next few weeks?
Well, the big game that everybody's anticipating will be at East Jefferson Stadium. It'll be the Patriots senior night home game against the Raiders.
Can't wait for that one.
Yeah, they got their defense is salty. NACL to the positive infinity of power. That's how salty their defense is.
And who they playing tonight?
And they are playing. You got to.
I had to ask you, huh?
I believe St. Aug.
What about after that?
No, they play St. Aug tomorrow night.
Okay,
They do. But yeah, that's gonna be a good heavyweight match. Our offense is explosive, averaging over 50 points and 350 yards on the ground. Their defense is only giving up 13 points, only 1 touchdown. But I told my Raider friends that Big Blue Machine's gonna put some points on them.
Well, as they say, something's got to give.
Oh yeah, it'll be their defense. 3rd down and long. Wooten takes the pass from center, steps up, fires a pass over the middle. Handy. Oh, he dropped it. God bless his heart. But good for the Patriots. Oh,
Yep.
he'd have gone a long way if he'd have caught that.
Nice throw by the quarterback. Woo. Put it right in his chest.
That was a nice play by them.
And he
Just
couldn't come up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell you what, I've been somewhat impressed by their quarterback as well. Last week we saw a good quarterback from Jesuit being able to sling that ball around Holy Cross. Got some talent too.
Well, I'm not surprised. Handy actually gave us problems last year. He's a very good little running back. He's the only thing they had offensively.
right.
Now they added Wooten this year at the quarterback. But I'll tell you what, if he'd caught it, he'd still be running. Tigers are at the punt it.
Another good punt.
Yep. Going to land at the...
Get it. Get it.
Oh, Wren pick it up. He does at the 31-yard line. Breaks a couple tackles, comes near side.
Nice move.
Can't break the tackle, but Danny, if he could have, he'd have had a lot of yards.
Well, the good thing is we just didn't let it bounce for 10 more yards. Got some positive yardage out of close to midfield once again. So a nice job of fielding that ball, getting it north, like we say. And offense has
43.
another opportunity with 8:56 left here in the second quarter. You listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Juan wanted to remind me that next week, Bubblicious Barbecue is the tailgate sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
Come early or miss out. We got the barbecue pulled pork quesadilla on the menu. That's what I'm talking about.
1st and 10 from the 44-yard line of the Patriots.
We know that broadcast team eats free.
Good stuff. Ball in the middle of the field. We'll come near side. Power play near side. It's going to be is that Goins. Couldn't see who it was. Goins, and he gets tackled for a loss of 1.
And McCready's the quarterback. And it
I
looks
didn't
like
see that.
Yeah, McCready's checking out. They got Taylor in the ball
comes
game.
in. Yep.
And that JT obviously doesn't want to get McCready hurt, and I don't blame him. And they look like they're almost yelling at him like, we didn't tell you to get in. Collins out. It doesn't mean you're in. But
We broke the huddle with too many guys. They're going to call a flag on us.
Well, they didn't. They let it go.
They did. Holy mackerel. We got lucky. Taylor at quarterback. Power play to Wren far side. And he's going to get to the original line of scrimmage 44. Gain of 1.
Yep.
Yeah, we had 12 guys in a huddle. Pool came off. And it should have been a flag. But they didn't call it.
And that mist is continuously coming down, Kevin. It has not let up since kickoff. And even earlier than that, good thing, like I said, we haven't seen it really affect either team so far.
No.
This field turf is holding up very nicely at Yeoman Stadium. And,
Googs is back at quarterback.
yep, checks back in.
3rd and 10. Ball in the near hash mark.
Maybe we'll throw the ball.
Yep. Fake the draw. Stands back. Fires it over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete.
No, we got
Ogeron and Taylor in the same area.
Taylor's got to take off running. He's got to clear it, and Ogeron's got to continue running as well. Taylor's got to be out of there by that time. And
we had 5 consecutive drives with touchdowns, and it looks like that might end. Let's see. We're going to punt or what?
Yes. I think so. Yep. Wasn't sure at first. Looked like we were a little hesitant.
I'll give a shout-out to a fellow teammate of mine, Terrio. He's up in snowy Colorado watching us. Appreciate you, buddy. It says a little chilly up there.
Yeah. Is it snowy?
No, it's just chilly.
Oh.
Chile is the country.
I thought you said Colorado.
Yeah, but it's a little chilly.
No, I know. But is it?
They dropped the ball and they recovered at the 6. That's Johnson, number 6.
But the city's snowy?
No, it's snowing. It is snowing there.
Oh, I thought you said he was in snowy Colorado.
I did. He's in snowy Colorado.
Oh, okay. Man,
Pay attention, Wimber.
sometimes I just don't get you. Goodness gracious.
Man.
It's that Cajun, sometimes you get that Cajun fat tongue.
Hey, it happens.
And, I don't know if you're saying snowy,
Hey, give a shout out to Georgie Abity and the kids. They're watching the Patriots. Tear up the Tigers' rain to shine.
That's it.
She loyal.
So far, 35-17, 7:19 left here in the second quarter.
And the Tigers are having 1st and 10 at their own. They moved to the 4-yard line. I don't know what happened. He jumped on it at the 6. Hey, we'll take it. 7:19 to go in the half.
Looks like all of our starting defense is still out there trying to shut them down again on this drive.
Well, they got to work on some things because they're going to chunk it. Here's a pass right here, near side, caught and out of bounds. Davis pushed him out. That's Johnson on the reception.
Good pitch and catch on time by the quarterback. Nice route by the receiver. Just a simple little throw outside on the out route.
Jock Sergi, class of 92, checking in. Let's go Patriots. Appreciate you, buddy. Looks like it's a 2nd down and 2. They'll send Handy in motion across the formation. Wooden's going to hand it off. No gain, maybe a loss of 1. 3rd down and 3.
Good job right there. Just Sean Williams shooting in there, not giving him an inch. Making it happen is going to bring up 3rd down and short.
That's number 5. Danny, who's that on that roster? You're on your phone.
Number 5, let me see here. Credit Tony Galuzza again. Texted me the roster. Let me see here. Number 5 looks like Kelvin Holbert.
Got it. 3rd down and a long 2. Fakes the handoff. Oh, he's going to fire a pass down the far sideline. Has this man, and it's going to be caught for the 1st down.
Great catch.
At the Patriots' 43-yard line. Sure was.
Tell you what, that quarterback.
Who was that? Is that Johnson?
Number 2. That quarterback's got some serious trust in his receivers and a good job of him just reaching over the top of our DB and making it happen. And let me see who number 2 is so we can give him credit.
Yeah, that was a nice catch.
Number 2 is Tyler Kirkwood. And a good job of that quarterback airing it out and trusting the receiver to make it happen. He just jumped over the top, made the play.
Sure did. Nice pitch and catch. 6:08 and counting. Wooden going to hand it off to Handy. Tries to go around the right corner. Short gain. Give him 2.
Good job of Gullum coming up to challenge him in the run. Rotating some guys in and out, trying to get some fresh legs, or keep the fresh legs. Big E's marching off the field.
Jay Ecker's laughing at you. You sent another text, said, yeah, he don't give no money out.
Goodness.
That's funny, Jay. 2nd down and about 6. Wooten throws near side. Oh, has Johnson wide open. Caught. And he is going to drag the defender to the end zone for the touchdown. Wooten to Johnson. 43-yard touchdown. 5:44 to go in a half.
Kevin, they're getting those one-on-one matchups, taking advantage of it. Their receivers are making some plays. Got to hand it to Holy Cross. They're putting the ball in the air, and quarterback's trying to get rid of it pretty quickly. He's not just sitting back there. He's trying to get rid of the ball, get it downfield, and receivers are making some plays.
Well, I would say that's the Achilles heel in the defense, the secondary. They've gotten toasted quite a bit this year, but we got time to work on it. Low snap, kicks up, and it is good. Tell you what, credit to Holder. That snap bounced back to him. He picked it up, and they got the extra point. So 5:54 to go in a half. The Patriots 35, the Tigers 24.
Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you to Plum Street Snowballs. You could give Tony Curtis a call, 504-256-3298 for the best sweet treat in the business. Go see them at Laughing Year Park, Splash Pad. And, of course, this year they're having their annual pumpkin patch. So go check them out. Our kids, we always bring them over there each and every year to pick out the pumpkins and decorate the front door and all that sort of thing. And, of course, they have some little characters that take pictures, and it's a fun little day. They can go play on the play sets over there, do whatever you do. Have a nice day at the park. So go check them out, Laughing Year Park, Splash Pad. Ask them for the snowballs while you're there, but give Tony a call for your next party event. Best in the business. 256-3298. Plum Street Snowballs. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
All right, LaFrance to kick it off. A little sky kick.
Go get it. Go get it.
Davis. There's a whistle blowing. Why is there a whistle blowing?
What are they blowing the whistle for? Oh, offsides.
Ooh, they bailed us out.
We lucked out.
Because we dropped the ball and they were about to recover it.
We got to communicate back there, Kevin. Either our back guy has to come up in a hurry, because that's a tough one for our middleman, Ogeron, to go try to catch it over his head like that. So we got to do a good job of hustling up there to make that catch. Yeah, we might have been in trouble, but thank goodness they were offsides.
Trying to move the ball back to the 35-yard line. And Davis is out. Taylor's in. It's almost been an adventure. You know, kick off and kick off return sometimes.
Yeah, it is. You got to hold your breath for a few seconds.
They do it again.
Go get it.
Taylor going to field it at the 34-yard line. And he's going to lose a few yards. Just hold on to the ball. Hold on to it. And they're going to drop him back at the 29-yard line.
And offense marches out with 5:34 left here in the second quarter. Patriots on top, 35-24. It's getting to be a tighter ball game than we would like. Patriots have to score on this possession to give us a little bit more breathing room and, of course, the momentum before halftime.
Head Coach Henderson's and Coach Gatch will be chewing some defensive back. You right. You're right about that.
These young guys only knew, huh?
They're lucky. 5:34 to go in the half. First and 10, Patriots from the 29. Ball's on that left hash mark. Guggenheim under center. Option near side of the field. Guggenheim's going to keep it and goes nowhere.
You talked about Pawpaw JT a couple weeks ago. And, we got Pawpaw Tommy Farbacher coaching him out there too. You know, when it was my age and even before, he was the young guy in his 20s and, throwing weights all across the weight room and getting all fired up and ready to fight and all that sort of thing. And these guys have no idea what kind of coach we used to have to deal with on the defensive backs.
Coach Farbacher for you was a teammate of mine, so
yeah.
I'm a gray beard with him.
That's right.
Actually, a loss of 1 to the 28, second and 11.
I got some gray in mine too.
Will come near side. Guggenheim keeps it with the pitch. Oh, and they do a great job covering it and tackle the pitch back. Rin for a loss back to the 25-yard line. And the Tigers got a little momentum here, Danny.
Yeah, they sure do.
That's actually a perfect way to defend the option. Actually, lost to the 24-yard line. Loss of 4.
I'm sure Coach Tommy used to coach how he probably played.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of tenacity and effort and toughness.
Very good. No, very good. Not only is a defensive back, but on special teams.
Yeah.
Punt return. 3rd down and 15. Draw play. And Corey Wren trying to turn the corner. And he's going to get it to the 35-yard line, and we'll have to punt it.
Did a good job of trying to use his speed up the sideline. They came and made a collision, but he made a good effort of it, trying to get upfield and make something happen. And
4:06 to go in a half.
Holy Cross is going to force the punt. Good job by them.
That's 2 consecutive drives we haven't scored after scoring on our first 5. Patriots quickly on the field. Johnson goes back for the Tigers. Remember, we had one blocked against Shaw, and they came right up the middle. We got plenty. 10 seconds on the play clock. McCready, a little wobbly punt.
Go get it.
A nice roll. Nice roll. Going to be rolling the other 20. Let it roll a bit down to the 19. That's what I'll mark it down with 3:50 to go.
I think it bounces well on this field turf, Kevin. You've seen some punters get some definite extra bounce and some extra yardage off of those punts. So as the offensive guy and the gunner, you got to get down there and protect it, get close to that returner, let it bounce, and then let it roll. And obviously did a good job right there. We got 3:50 left here in the second quarter. Patriots on top 35-24. Listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com.
Yep. Ball at the 19-yard line. They'll send the receiver in motion near side. They're going to hand it off to the running back. Handy. He gets hit in the loss of yards, and I believe that's Martin. There's a listener saying Tommy's calm compared to Tommy Moffitt and Manny Michel. You're right. Well, that's 2 different breeds of people there.
Yeah. They're a little wild. But Tommy, trust me, if you didn't know, Tommy was wild back in the day too. Trust me. They get heated.
Wooten. Oh, there's a flag in the play.
Yeah, I think it was a false start on Holy Cross. Yep, it was. It's going to back them up.
Hey, look, Coach Moffitt still hasn't lost. He's the head coach at strength coach at LSU, and he's getting the players to hit him in the back with chairs.
You heard about that, huh? Crazy. And the rain is still coming down, Kevin. It just hasn't poured. It's just kind of been that aggravating
crisp dew
mist that we talked about. And but the fans are sticking with us.
All right, move the ball back to the 12-yard line. 2nd down and long. 17 to be exact. 3 receivers near side, 1 top of the field. Wooten fakes the handoff. He's in pressure, and he's going to go back to the 1.
Nice job, Martin.
Martin is having a great first half. Sacks him at the 1-yard line.
Did the ball come out early? The ball came out. Okay.
It's their ball.
No. But there was a fumble. I didn't know.
He was already down.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he was down.
Nice job right there by Martin.
And the Patriots
big loss.
Timeout. Yeah, so timeout Patriots with 2:41 to go in the half.
Good call.
It's the Patriots 35, the Tigers 24.
Got to get that ball back.
I was thinking this.
Something.
I didn't say it. I was wondering, what? On this passing deep, we got to get some pressure on this guy. And we looks like Coach Leon says, I had enough of that as well. Let's get after him.
Right. Sometimes you got to get it like that.
I kind of roasted the defensive backs a little bit this game, and, somewhat rightfully so. But I've said this in recent weeks. You're only as good in the back as you are up front, and we haven't been getting too much push. Credit Holy Cross's offensive line.
Right.
But now Angelo and Martin are starting to get some push on these guys.
Well,
and affects the passer.
Let's say it like this, too. It's historically in the Catholic League, you're going to have some big physical offensive linemen. They always have. Holy Cross is obviously a good offensive line, and they're up to task on the job. But I'll say it consistently. You are not going to be able to block our guys for 4 quarters. You just can't. They're too stout of a defensive front. So eventually, 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, we're going to wear you down and we're going to get after your QB. So I dare you to keep dropping back to pass because we're going to get after you. And like you said, you get after him on the front, you're going to be able to get after him in the back. The DBs are going to be able to do some damage back there, and hopefully we can shore it up.
Hey, we'll give a shout out to Suzanne and Zachariah Blake. Listen to us in St. Rose. Zachariah had to say a knee surgery. Man, get well soon, buddy. Wooten takes the pass from center, steps up in the pocket. There's a flag in the play, and it's the They're going to call a false start, so half the distance to go and puts it at the
1.5.
half-yard line.
But this is the position, Kevin, that you like to be in if you're a DB or a defensive lineman or a linebacker. You're pinning your ears back. It's 3rd and forever. Pin your ears back. The quarterback's dropping back in the end zone. And then if you're a DB, be staring back at the QB, read his eyes, break on the football, play your coverage, and go make it happen.
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to Todd Dubio. Listen to us up in the Northern California area. And looks like Holy Cross calls timeout with 2:41 to go. In the have us, and I think I just noticed in the linebacker situation, Matt James not out there, so his injury might be.
Might have got a little dinger.
Yeah, I might have to keep him out the rest of the game. We'll see.
Well,
here's I got a question. Andrew Waters, I already know the answer to this. What's Andrew Waters says? What is the closest scoring game in Patriot history? I know the answer.
Well, go ahead, big guy.
Well, I'm asking you first.
I mean, don't just hold it.
We'll take a stab at it.
Give me a year.
1978. I'm about to tell you, Rob.
3-2.
Close.
All right.
It was against Bell Chase.
7-6.
No.
Okay, I'm not guessing again. 2-0
Patriots. They took the fire department out that day and they hosed the field down, watered it down, got a safety.
That's right.
From a high snap over the back of the end zone.
Nice.
Got the other safety, 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 3rd down and long from the half-yard line. Low snap. Wooten fires a pass over the middle. Nice job there by Spann. Just knock it down with one hand.
Yep. Getting his
good coverage.
Getting his right hand up
nice
into the face. Good job right there. Keeping that backhand free and reaching out there and making a play. Good job right there. And I think the quarterback, honestly, Kevin, felt a little pressure and threw it earlier than he wanted, just like we said. But we're going to get the ball in great field position. The returner's heels are going to be right at about the 40, 42-yard line. So we're going to set ourselves up. They're going to be forced for a tight punt right here. He's going to try to get it off early, and maybe we'll bring some pressure.
We got Spann and wobbly kick.
I think it hit us. Go get it.
Go get it. Get the ball. Get the ball.
Get it. Get it.
Rolling past the 50, and we don't pick it up. We finally do. Morgan, I don't know.
Not sure what he was waiting on. Maybe he thought it was going to take a bad hop. Honestly, Kevin, I think that the punter punted it into the back of one of his personal protectors.
Oh, okay.
And the ball came off almost like a crazy kickoff, but in reverse. And then it landed. It was not a good punt, and then it landed on one of our guys, and Morgan had to jump on it. Good thing he did. Patriots get the ball back, and we got 2 minutes and 23 seconds left here to do something with it before half.
Yeah, 1st and 10, Patriots at their own 42. I want to give a shout-out to Andrew Stagney. He's going to be a freshman point guard for the Loyola Wolfpack this year.
Good deal. Good luck. Glad he's still in here in New Orleans.
All right, Patriots, 3-step.
Oof.
Oh, it's intercepted. He threw it right to him.
No, our receiver didn't know what he was doing.
He threw it right to him and intercepted. And just like that, the Holy Cross Tigers have it 1st and 10 at the Patriot 47-yard line with 2:16 to go. And it looks like the receiver was blocking, and we threw him a pass.
I don't know if we tried to change the play or the play call wasn't called the correct way, or I don't know what happened. But obviously they're talking to Davis, and he had no idea it was a hitch route. Runs out there, looks like he's going to get in the DB's face. DB just jumps up, takes that care package, and now Holy Cross flips it, and they have an opportunity to go in with 2:16 left before half, and the ball game has significantly changed.
Yeah, this second quarter has not been good for the Patriots. Alexander runs in the field late as linebacker. Wooten takes the pass from center, looks near side, fires it, going to be incomplete, well over Johnson's head.
Yep. Whew. Here we go. 2nd down. Got to make something happen.
Got to get off the field. Hurry up. Run. That's one thing we don't do well. Get off the field fast enough.
Dummy counts and freeze plays and look back at the cube at the quarterback.
2:12 to
at
go.
the coach, excuse me.
Wooten takes the pass from center. And has a little time. Fires over the middle. Caught at the 29-yard line. That'll be first down, Tigers.
First down, clock's going to stop.
2:04 to go. Danny, they get the ball to start the second half, so we can't let them score here.
Tell you what, quarterback's going out there slinging it in the rain. They're getting the signals from the sidelines. Obviously, clock started after the ball is set, and their receivers look like they have a little miscommunication out there, top of the field.
All right, 147 and counting. First and 10 Tigers. They're going to hand it off to Handy. Comes near side, breaks a couple tackles. Alexander throws him down to 25.
There we go. Got to get up and get set. Holy Cross in their 2-minute offense trying to make something happen right here before half. 1:30 and counting. Patriots on top 35-24, and the Tigers are driving after a turnover.
Yeah, 124 and counting. They're going to mark it at a 24-yard line. Gain of 5. Second down 5. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Empty set here for Wooten.
Wasting a lot of time, Kevin.
Sure are. 1 minute to go. Wooten takes a pass from center. Steps up in the pocket, fires it over the middle. Oh, right behind the receiver.
There's a
incomplete.
flag.
And
There's
did we
a
hit the
flag.
quarterback late?
I'm not sure. I tell you what, that receiver looked like he didn't see it till late. If he would have been able to reverse and kind of catch it on the back shoulder, it might have been a nice play right there. He had us beat over the middle again, Kevin. But personal foul
on the
roughing the passer.
Wow.
Goodness gracious.
That's
Our coaches
15 yards.
definitely have something to say about it, so that might be a baloney call, one of those gimmies.
Or if he throws them open, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, no doubt about it. But, yeah, they're definitely pressing us. And after that penalty, Kevin, they're going to be in good position right here. Just inside of a minute with 58 seconds left here in the second quarter. Tigers are driving, and their ball is spotted at where you at, the 12-yard line.
Yep.
Here we go. Come on, defense.
First and 10, Tigers from the 12. Wooten throws it far side, intercepted! Go! It's a pick six!
Go, Gullen. Go, Gullen. Go, Gullen.
All the way. 90-yard
Yes,
pick six for the
sir.
Patriots.
Woo! That's how you get the momentum back.
They try to throw the hitch. Gullen read it and took it to the house.
Nice job.
Untouched.
And I tell you what, great job of catching it in his hands. For a DB, that's hard to do, especially in the rain. Break up in front of it, catch it with your hands, and make it happen all the way to the end zone. Great job by that young man. He's had a good year for us this year. I really like watching him play, Kevin. That's number 20, Craig Gullen. He's 5'7", 155 pounds. He plays a lot bigger than that.
Tell you what, that was a huge play because Holy Cross had the momentum.
Yep.
Offense hasn't done anything in the previous 2 drives. The defense has been playing pretty good lately. Had to stop down there, and then, of course, the turnover, we gave it back to him. But what a read by Gullen. 90 yards. Patriots line up for the PAT.
We had a penalty down here.
Oh, really? Where at?
I think down by, I think it was a sideline warning.
Okay.
I think. He hadn't made the call yet.
Yeah, they're still waiting like normal.
I didn't really see the call. I don't know if he's...
Wait, hold on a second.
A foul assessed on the kickoff. Oh, we'll figure it out.
I didn't see it.
Well, if they're going to assess the sideline warning, I mean, there must have been another warning before, but I didn't see the first warning.
Not sure.
That's right. Let's line up for the PAT. Guggenheim the hold. McCready to kick. Snap. Plays. Kick is up. And it's good. So at 46 seconds to go in the half, the Patriots now lead at 42-24.
Kevin, for that scoring play, interception, pick six, I want to say thank you once again to our boy, Dr. Donald Faubacher, John Curtis Christian graduate, and today primary care doctor at East Jefferson General Hospital. When you or someone you care for needs the highest level of personalized primary care, turn to Dr. Donald Faubacher, someone who grew up here, stayed here, practices medicine in this region because he loves it and he loves his Patriots. Thank you, Dr. Faubacher, for your continued support of our school and our teams. For any primary care physician at East Jefferson General Hospital, call 504-456-5000. That's 456-5000. Dr. Donald Faubacher and East Jefferson General Hospital. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Miss Betty and Mr. Vernon Walker, the president of the Patriot fan club out in the Phoenix chapter. Listen to us as always. We appreciate your loyalty.
Glenn Tapman texted me, Kevin. He said, I was on the sidelines for that Bell Chase game. True story. My boy don't lie.
Hey, I didn't have the records in front of me. 2-0. All right, so the penalty, the Souths on the kickoff will go back to the 25-yard line. So I guess they must have given us a warning about it. I haven't seen anything prior to that. But that's a 15-yard penalty. Gordon, try to find out more specifically what that. That's an odd distance.
He called it interference because he ran into JT, the sideline judge.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, that is. Okay. McCready hammers it. Johnson catches it at the 11-yard line. 20, 25, hits the far sideline, has a hole. He's at a 40-45, and he might
goodness.
go.
Oh, goodness.
Cuts it back inside. He's given chase,
Good,
and he's tackled at the 18-yard line.
Good job. At least you give your defense a chance to make a play. Can't let him get all the way in there.
So with 33 seconds, the coverage didn't cover anybody, and Johnson flipped the field, and it gives Holy Cross a chance to score before half.
Got a shout out here from my buddy Cajun Dog. That's Coach Stoltz, watching from Brandon, Mississippi. Of course, he was the dad of one of my receivers, Austin Stoltz, graduated in 01, and his daughter, Joanna Stoltz, class of 2002, coached me in baseball, 8th and 9th grade. Appreciate you, Coach.
Give a shout out to Bill Sanchez in a second via Walt. It's a little funny story.
Here we go. Come
All
on,
right, so
defense.
33 seconds to go in the half.
You hate to put your defense in this situation right before half while you have the momentum.
Well,
let's go make a play. And how about another pick six, Kevin?
We're going to find out who drinks out the hose pipe and who gets Kool-Aid in here.
That's right.
Wooten takes the pass from center, throws it far side in the corner of the end zone.
Get up.
And it's going to be incomplete. They're going to call interference.
What?
Yep.
I mean, I guess he didn't turn, but I didn't even see any contact. Did you?
No. They're going to call it on Thomas.
I don't know. I mean, it's hard for us to see. We're probably 100 yards away from where it is, but I tell you, obviously he didn't turn for the ball, but it didn't look like they had any contact down there in the end zone.
I don't know. I can't tell.
And maybe the receiver jumped back into him. I don't know. Not sure.
They're
27 seconds left.
To the 9-yard line with 27 seconds. So it'll be first and goal. I'll talk about that penalty, too, at halftime. That would happen to Coach when we get us a few minutes. Wooten takes the pass on center, looks near side, throws a dart, and it's going to be incomplete, intended for Handy. So our pregame sponsors are Walt and Bill and Chris Sanchez. Walt just sent me a text saying that his twin brother Bill is he's worked for Exxon. He's in a meeting at the moment, and Bill's sneaking him text messages, keeping him up with the score.
There you go. What I'm talking about.
Well, they're twins, so they got they help each other out. Plus,
he's in a meeting.
Walt was the left guard, and Bill was the left tackle, so they help each other out forever.
He's in a meeting at 8:15 on a Friday night.
Oh, he's just an
This
exec.
dude's a hard-working guy.
That's right. 23 seconds to go in the second. Wooten takes the pass on center, looks far side, throws in the end zone, incomplete. And they threw another flag. Oh, they're going to get him again.
Well, that time, Kevin,
yep.
It looked like his backside hand was wrapped, and he kind of turned him. Anytime you see the receiver turn, there's some kind of pull right there by the DB.
That was more of an interference than the last one.
But honestly, that ball almost looked uncatchable, but who knows? That's the call.
Well, move the ball to the 4-yard line, so it's first and goal again, but this time with 18 seconds to go.
Ooh, can't keep giving it to him. Here we go.
Holy Cross has one timeout, so they couldn't run it if they want.
Oh, defense got to bow up.
Wooten, low snap.
Here we
and
come.
he's under pressure, throws it. Oh, it's going to be a touchdown.
Goodness gracious.
My goodness. He was wide open at the 2. That is number 5, Holbert. So with 11 seconds, Holy Cross closes the gap.
Well, can't put your defense in that hole on special teams for sure. But this game, Holy Cross scoring 30 points on us before half, surprised me.
Snap, plays, kick is up,
31.
and is good. So with 11 seconds to go in the half, it's now the Patriots 42, Tigers 31.
Wow.
You know what's the most points we've given up this year?
Nah. 31.
39.
39.
Week 1 against Carr.
Yep. Oh, that's right. That was a good game. Here we go. Kel Kopecki, broker owner, Exit Realty, NOLA Premier, full-service brokerage firm, residential, commercial, and leasing. Cutting-edge tech to help buyers and sellers offer retirement and beneficiary benefits for all their agents. Give them a call, 504-298-3948, or go check them out at the office, 2200 Veterans Boulevard in Kenner, Suite 206. ExitRealtyNOLA.com, 504-298-3948. Kel Kopecki, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Got a fan saying here, 94 quarterfinals versus Abbeville in the monsoon. It was about 8 inches of water. Actually, it was the semifinals. It was quarterfinals, the day after Thanksgiving. That's right. I was there. It's day after Thanksgiving. Drove out for that one, the 94.
Got him. Almost stumped you. Huh? Yeah, you corrected it.
No, it was. It was quarterfinals.
It was?
Because I was there. Yeah, I was there.
Kevin knows.
I did. I got wet.
Trust me.
That didn't matter. Davis with the return. And he's going to go down near the 26-yard line with 5 seconds to go. Yeah, I was thinking the semifinals because you played Abbeville in the semis. You're seeing that's when you hurt the ankle, right? Hello?
We'll say it again. Sorry. I got all these.
Come on,
all these women texting me right here trying to get shout outs, you know. Got Joanna Curtis texting me talking about Coach Tommy's.
No wonder your wife hit you in the head with a pan, man. You don't listen to
Coach
her.
Tommy.
Goodness, Wimpron. Quarterback, you prima donna.
I heard you say Abbeville. Yeah, you're right.
You need to know that.
My junior year.
That was your senior when you hurt your ankle.
Yeah, you're right.
Thank you.
That was from the pan.
We're going to take a knee and take it to the house. So after one half of play, it's the Patriots 42, the Tigers 31, and a surprising high score in first half.
Sure is. Well, of course, for that first half of action, we got to say thank you to our big-time, halftime premier sponsor. And, of course, that's Bobby Seafood and our good buddy listening to us in the stadium, Ryan Esteves. Bobby Seafood is a family-owned and operated business located at 9013 Jefferson Highway in River Ridge. They were established in September 1970. Bobby Seafood offers daily lunch specials, fresh prepared food, hot delicious po' boys, and hot boiled seafood. Can't get enough. During crawfish season, Bobby Seafood provides on-site catering for commercial and personal boils. Call Captain Ryan Esteves and staff at 504-738-2104. That's 738-2104 to place your lunch orders and to book your crawfish boils. Bobby Seafood, 504-738-2104, proud sponsor of Fighting Patriots football. We appreciate your support, Ryan, and Bobby Seafood. And I tell you what, I have them on my phone, Kevin, and I got that number listed in my phone, and every time I call them, you know what I like to do, though? I like to mess with them. I like to call them and just mess with the girls, you know, when you call in, ask them what they have today, because they got those new lunch specials, you know.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta mess with them. What y'all got over there today? And they, I don't know, we got this. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna come get me some of that. And then 2 minutes later, I walk in, they're like, we know it. I always gotta mess with them. But you know, you get that when you got your hometown places right across the street from your house.
Oh Lord. Anyway, the Patriots. Here's the first half scoring recap. The Patriots got the opening kickoff. And went on a two-play, 66-yard drive, taking 50 seconds off the clock. Corey Wren, 64-yard run around the right end. And McCready missed the PAT, and the Patriots led 6-0. That was at the 11:03 mark of the first quarter. Holy Cross answered and took their only lead of the game. Wooten hit Johnson with a 50-yard touchdown pass. They added the PAT, and they made it 7-6 Tigers. On the ensuing drive, with 9:20 to go in the first, Corey Wren had an 80-yard touchdown run. The Patriots got the two-point conversion on the muddle huddle, and that capped off a two-play drive, 80 yards in distance, 51 seconds off the clock, and the Patriots led 14-7. The Patriots got it on the board again, 6:35 to go in the first. Guggenheim with an 86-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT made it 21-7. That was a one-play, 86-yard drive, taking 13 seconds off the clock. Then the Holy Cross Tigers answered with a 30-yard field goal with 2:22 to go in the quarter, closed the gap to 21-10. Then with 50 seconds to go in the quarter, Guggenheim had a second touchdown of the game, 41-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT made it 28-10. That capped off a 3-play, 48-yard drive, taking 1:21 off the clock. In the beginning, the first play of the second quarter, Handy for Holy Cross took it 43 yards up the middle, bouncing around the right side, and the PAT was good for Holy Cross. And with 11:48 to go in the half, the score was Patriots 28, Tigers 17. Guggenheim got the Patriots back on the board with 10:48 to go in the half, capping off a 2-play, 69-yard drive, taking 52 seconds off the clock. McCready added a PAT that made it Patriots 35, Tigers 17. Holy Cross got right back on the board with 5:44 to go in the half. Wooten hit Johnson on a 43-yard touchdown pass. They added a PAT, making it 35-24. And then after a Patriots interception, the defense stepped up with 46 seconds to go in the half. Gulling with a 90-yard pick six. McCready's PT made it 42-24, but then Wooten led the Tigers back after Johnson, a long kickoff return, put the Tigers in good field position. A couple of pass interference calls on the Patriots, and with 11 seconds to go in the half, Wooten hit Hobart with a 4-yard touchdown pass. They added a PAT, and that makes the halftime score Patriots 42, Tigers 31. And Danny, it's kind of obviously a high-scoring first half. Bit of a weird feeling. The Patriot offense, outside the previous the last three possessions, they scored in the first five. Looked like they would control the defense at times, not so much. Then they were in control. Next thing you know, here we are in a 9-point game.
You got to give it to the Tigers. I mean, they're hanging in there. We have had points in this game where I've said we're about to slam the door shut, and this could get ugly. Now, like you said, it's an 11-point game, but
That should be 11 point, yeah.
Like you said, this is a close one, and at times, like I said, it's had the feeling that we were about to get it out of control, but they've just hung in there. And then you obviously can't get them room on special teams and allow them to be able to have the short field. But luckily for us, we've had the short field a lot of times tonight because of our return team and because of our defense. But they have had some significant explosive plays, Kevin, running right up the gut, throwing the ball down the field, making some plays. Their quarterback is playing tremendously well, getting the ball out of his hands quickly, picking us apart defensively. And he trusts the receivers. They're making some plays. So obviously we got to shore some things up defensively. Got to get after the quarterback a little bit more. Got to do a better job in the secondary. Obviously those linebackers got to drop into coverage and make some things happen. But you can't really argue with what we've done offensively. We've had pretty good drives and not necessarily good drives, but big offensive plays, very explosive and putting some points on the board. But we have stifled as the game has gone on offensively, not getting points on the board the last few drives. So you have to consistently do it. It's not just a first quarter game, it's a 4-quarter game. But like I said before, I have a lot of trust that eventually this defense is going to wear them out. They're not going to be able to block us for 4 quarters, and the offense is going to turn it into second gear and continue to do more of the same that they did in the first.
Well, we know our coach is going to make some adjustments as well. But to your point, credit Holy Cross, they kind of took the second quarter away from us and actually played the option probably better than I've seen any team in recent years.
Well, to be quite honest with you, Kevin, before the season started, Holy Cross hasn't been too great over the last few years. And coming into this coming into this season, I kind of thought it was going to be a little bit more of the same. Obviously, after I saw that Rommel score last week and then watching them tonight, they're a good football team. They have some very capable athletes. Like I said, they're pretty big up front. They're physical. They're playing us hard and they're playing us tough, and we're up 11 points. You're listening to us live, JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Got 9 minutes and a half. Patriots on top, 42-31. And I guarantee you that score will surprise a lot of people around the metro area. So high scoring in the first half. But, been a good game. And I tell you, the rain is still coming down. And I'm sure everybody in the metro area is feeling it tonight on these Friday night games. But I don't think it has been any difference maker. It hasn't caused any turnovers. We've had no problems or issues with anybody slipping on the field. It's just been a good physical football game so far.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine, Eric Held. He was an assistant coach, special teams coach for Catholic High in recent years, and he married a classmate of mine, Debbie Dietz, and he's been listening to us on the broadcast and enjoying it. And Eric, thank you for listening. And actually, a little personal note, he and I go way back to the '86 Babe Ruth team. I played in Little Farms. He played at Bright, and I got him on that one. We beat Bright for the East Bank championship. But he got us back in 2017 when his Bears beat the Patriots in the Dome, but then we won the tiebreaker last year. So
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But no, hey, Eric, that was a great day. He used to be a coach. Now he's working with the, I believe, Eric, correct me if I'm wrong, with the Officials Association with the LHSA. So he's really an official. He's an administrator now. Done a great job.
And tell him we won't mind a rematch this year either.
Yeah.
Like that little matchup again. Yeah, it's been good over the last couple of years, and two of Louisiana's best matching it up in the Dome.
Absolutely. But good for him. You know, we need guys like Eric, too. He's very knowledgeable, knows his job really well. Need some guys in administrative support in Baton Rouge. So keep up the good work, Eric and Ken. Thanks for listening.
No doubt about it. Kevin's going to take a break. I'm going to keep on talking. And for those of you listening, I want to say thank you once again. I want to say thanks to all of our sponsors out there. I'm going to read them right through real quick again. And if you want to get involved with the broadcast, please give Jeff Curtis a call at 737-4621. That's Walt, Bill, Chris Sanchez, Moe's Pizza, East Jefferson General Hospital, Exit Realty, Anytime Fitness, Yaya's Comfort Food, Bobby's Seafood, National Temperature Control, Patriot Nation Men's Club, River Parish Disposal, Bob User Productions, Jean Lafitte Harbor, Plum Street Snowballs, and, of course, probably many, many more as we go on. And obviously this year I think a new sponsor of the Patriots in a big way is going to end up being Matt Bowers, the dealerships here in New Orleans, Matt Bowers dealerships. So we appreciate him as well. But no, we're good to go. And I want to bring up a point. Thank you once again for spending your time with us on a Friday night. Also, if you bring your kids to practices, we like to say this each and every week also. If you bring your kids to practices, that doesn't matter if it's football or band or dance team or dance line or, the little peppers out there. We appreciate the opportunity for them to stay involved and be active, be socially active in something, and to try to be the best in something and be involved. So we appreciate you guys, the parents out there, for keeping them involved and getting them into these groups and activities, because it's going to pay huge dividends throughout the rest of their life. And it looks like for the first time tonight, it is somewhat slacked off on the weather side. I could see, like Kevin says, a minor mist, but it looks like it's kind of let off the most for tonight. And obviously, we're not going to have Holy Cross Band march out there or the John Curtis Band march out there with this weather. But you're going to stay tuned with us. 5 minutes and 20 seconds left here at halftime. And we appreciate the opportunity to bring you this action each and every week. Got a lot of people out there still with their umbrellas. Originally today when we got the email, it said no umbrellas in the stands. And we thought, well, why not? There's probably only going to be 100 people out here with this inclement weather. But a lot more people for the Patriots showed up. They said you could bring your umbrellas. Everybody's out there braving the weather. And it's been a good game for us so far. Like Kevin and I said, much tighter than we thought and much more high scoring than we thought in the first half. It's 42-31 Patriots on top so far. And there's going to be a lot more explosive plays. So stick with us here coming up.
Absolutely. In a way, I'm glad we have this kind of game because of what's happening next week.
That's right.
That's going to give the coaches some ammunition during practice.
That's right.
It's going to get their attention for sure.
Well, and here's the thing, too. You go in to watch film the next day. It's never as bad as you think. It's never as good as you think. But it gives you a different look to certain formations, certain sets, a like-minded team. Romo's probably going to try to run it, power it right at you, going to run some play action, throw the ball down the field. They have some very capable receivers, but they're a very good team. And obviously Holy Cross is better than I gave them credit for also. And it's a good matchup for us tonight. But, yeah, we have to be hitting on all cylinders over the next couple of weeks, Kevin, to finish out undefeated.
We got Tom here, both teams in the locker room. Go down memory lane real quick. Your 4 years at Curtis. Any games in the rain that you could think of?
Yeah. Let me think. I can't really tell you who or when, but, yeah, we definitely played. We definitely had some rain games because I remember going to the locker room at halftime and having, just a wet uniform, and you want to try to dry off a little bit, or, not even in the locker room, just being there on the side, trying to dry off a little bit. And back in the day, we used to – I don't know if they still do this, but we used to actually take younger kids' pants that were dry,
Yeah.
and we would switch.
Yeah.
And so we'd take their dry pants, and they would have to put on our wet, nasty pants.
Yeah.
But because most of the time you didn't get a chance to play on field turf. You were falling and
Right.
jumping through the puddles, and your pants were soaked.
We used to bring our own practice pants.
Did you?
Do that, yeah,
Yeah.
as we told us to do.
And but yeah, we definitely played in the rain. I couldn't tell you when or where, Kevin, but I don't think there was a time where I ever said, man, this is just miserable type rain. Like you couldn't hold on to the football.
Yeah.
It was a monsoon. You couldn't really see well. We never really had any games like that. Sometimes just enough to screw it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my freshman year, no games, but believe it or not, we practiced on the back end of Hurricane Juan at the Saints camp. Probably the most non-productive practice ever. Sky is purple, orange, pink, and yellow. I'm like, what are we doing? As a sophomore, yeah, we had a rainy game quarterfinals at E.D. White. That was muddy. We won that one 16-7. Didn't have any raining games my junior year, but check this out, my senior year, 31 years ago in 88. The first 4 weeks we played in rain. And we had one of the games the second week of the season against Everett. We had to move that game to Sunday because of a hurricane came through. We opened up with Salafus. That was in the rain. And then, of course, it was the hurricane moved the Friday night game against Everett to Sunday. The following week we played Forte. That was in the rain. There was so much rain the first part of my senior season that my cleats dry rotted. Had to get a new pair of cleats.
Wow.
And then we played second week of October. The only loss my senior year at Covington. That's a picture I shared with you earlier today. In a monsoon. And that was really the only times that we ever played.
I think that was the thing that I hated most about rain games is that the next week, high school obviously don't have a lot of money. There's not a lot of sponsorships like there are now. But you would kind of have those waterlogged balls.
Yeah.
And you'd have to kind of play with them for another week or two, or they would turn into like practice balls. But then you would still kind of have them there. And then, it'd be a week or two before you broke out the new pearls and you could play with those and, that kind of thing. So it is a different feel when that ball gets that waterlog and that kind of sheen on it and it's real smooth and slips out of your hand a little bit. I hated that.
Yeah.
But, you know how the quarterbacks are, man.
No, you are.
Kind of crazy.
But Coach, we should tell us we do in advance to bring our practice pants and we can change into drier pants.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you and I, if you remember, the first broadcast we did, the semifinals in 2009 against St. Charles, and the Patriots had red jerseys on, and tonight it's sleeting. It was so cold, it sleeted.
That's right.
And, of course, it was like kind of a misty rain like this, and the jerseys were wet. Surprisingly, they didn't change the pants. They went inside, they brought the blue jerseys, and they changed into blue jerseys. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
But that just shows you that's what Coach JT and Coach Robert or Tom they would think about things like that because you don't realize, you're in this. Of course, we didn't field turf; we had mud and dirt. That your pants would get so heavy on you, and if you can go in, it's not cheating. If you go in at halftime and change the pants to some dry pants, you're lighter.
Get 5 pounds off of you with
absolutely.
that jersey and those pants. That's definitely an advantage.
Absolutely.
Kevin, I want to give a shout out to my old buddy Damian Schreiber. I believe Damian was class of 98. His sister, Renique, was one of my best friends. She graduated with me in class of 2000. I believe Damian was class of 98. So I want to say thank you for listening, Damian, and giving me a shout out. Appreciate that, big boy. And you're listening to us with about 2.5 minutes left here at halftime. Game is 42-31. Patriots on top. Go ahead, Kev.
Now, don't forget this now. A lot of our listeners may not know this. Coach LeCompte, the head coach of Holy Cross, he came over from Mandeville. And for you Patriots that played for us in the early 90s, you're going to remember him. He was Coach Bill Stubbs' top defensive.
Sure did.
Championship game and then the 95
Got us 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
That was rough.
So he has a little history, so he
my
knows
eighth
how to
grade
defend the veer. And actually, I didn't say it, but they crossed my mind when they stopped us down here to our left when they tackled Wren for a 4-yard loss. And I said, wow, great defense. And I realized, oh, yeah, he knew how to do that from his Salmon days.
Right. No, you're exactly right. But honestly, Kevin, I think the great thing about the option is there really is no way to defend it. It's all about playing disciplined football. Because if you get out of position just an inch, and I'll say it forever, football is a game of angles, alignment, inches. And if you get out of position on any of those, they'll make you pay, and I'm thinking a lot of times you could take a tremendous player out of the game on the option. You could run it to a different side. You could double team. You could have a lot of different blocking schemes. So I love the opportunity to, when teams on this discipline, you make it happen.
Let's go. Kickoff team's got to make a play. Hey, be physical. Let's go get him. Let's go.
Short and sweet to the point.
That's
Hey, don't
it.
forget when the Patriots, remember in 2001, about maybe 3 weeks after 9/11, on a Thursday night at Bernalino, lost to O'Perry Walker 20-0. And that was the first time the Patriots have been shut out since the 1979 season opener when they lost to Acadiana 7-0.
Wow.
But it was also the first district loss. We had the nation's longest district winning streak
That's right.
when Reggie Reginelli was playing at Newman in 77.
Whew. That's rough.
But, hey, listen, the Patriots have won a lot more in the rain than we've lost. Case in point, 1983 semifinals of Spring Hill. It rained on everybody but Danny Michael, right? Because he ran for 3 miles that night.
He'll tell you. Just call him.
He was the only dry guy on the field.
Ain't no doubt about it. Raindrops couldn't touch him.
Well, if you run between the drops, you don't get wet.
Look, I just told everybody that the rain finally slacked off, and now
Here it comes.
It looks like it's coming down even harder than it was in the first half. So, unfortunately, it looks like we might be playing in the rain for the rest of the game.
Good. I like it.
But we're about to – yeah, well, here's the thing about the rain. Both teams have to play in it,
Yeah.
so no big deal.
Hey, you know what? That's what makes football great.
That's right. You got to play physical. You got to play strong. You got to have ball control, just like we talked about. And come on, we got to make it happen.
Well, we appreciate you guys listening to us. JohnCurtisPatriots.com via YouTube. He's Danny. I'm Kevin. And we're about to start the second half here. The Patriots kicking off right to left. McCready to kick it off. Looks like number 21 is going to be deep. I don't know if we can have him. You can look him up real quick, Danny.
Who's that?
21.
21. Let me see.
Well, look, we got some starters on that kickoff team. Corey Wren's on it.
What's
We're
wrong
not
with
we're not
that?
messing around.
Let's go.
McCready hammers it deep, and it's going to bounce. And he touched him in the leg and out of the end zone, but it hit him in the end zone.
That's Amiri Franklin,
Franklin. Okay, got it.
junior athlete.
Too bad he didn't hit him in the play and go out of bounds. It hit at the 1 yard line.
Here we go. Defense got to set the tempo of the second half. Go out there, smack them in the mouth, make it happen. Safety stay deep. Everybody get after them.
Yep.
Get some pressure.
There we go. 1st and 10 Tigers from their own 20. Let's see what kind of adjustments the Patriots defense made at halftime here. They hand it off to the running back. Comes near side, breaks a few tackles. That's handy. Needs to get it near the 29-yard line. Gain of 9. .11:35 and counting. It's the opening drive here of the second half. They'll place the ball in the near hash mark. Tigers going left to right. They're going to hand it off to Johnson, and he is going to be stopped just shy of the first down. He might have gained half a yard. Now Gilmore. No, David, I did not say we played Reginald in the rain, but we did lose to Newman and Reginald Nelly in 77.
Here we go, rotating some different defensive linemen, third and very short here, Kevin.
But it was on the heels of that rain comment I made about the 01 team, though. Wooten takes the pass from center, hands it off to Handy, and he goes nowhere.
Get him.
Great job by the front.
I think that was Krieger.
Big E, and Martin. Angelo. All three of them stopped him for a 1 yard loss.
Good job right there. And at this point in the field, they're obviously going to have to punt it. There's no way they're going to
Great job
go
by the
forward.
front.
Good job right there by the defensive front, making it happen, forcing them into punting situation, and we're going to get the ball back, and hopefully we can make something happen here on the return again. Returners definitely back up a little bit farther.
Yeah, we got
About 40 yards behind the ball
Rin
now.
and Span deep. They're going to fake it. They're going to fake it, and they're going to get it. The punter just delayed and just ran up the middle. And tell you what, that's a great job of their punter, because our front didn't want the ball get kicked.
That's right.
You got to hold your position until the ball's kicked, and we did not do that. And they got a first down at the 37-yard line.
Good play by them. And obviously, Kevin, I think a lot of our starters came out for that punt return. And
well, you still got to hold your guy.
we might have paid a little price right there. They definitely
called
the fake at the right time.
Tigers stole a possession from us. Credit them. 1st and 10. Three receivers near side, one top of the field. Wooten hands it off. Oh, my goodness.
So I'm talking about Martin smacked him. Coming off the edge, making it happen.
He said, I had enough of this, and he just went in and clotheslined him for a 3-yard loss. Of course, it didn't help if they don't block it, but, hey, go get him. 2nd down, 13. Yeah, our two ends are too good. You got to put a guy on them. You can't let them run like that.
No doubt about it. Good job getting upfield. He got some good speed, too.
Yeah, he does. Ball placed in that left hash mark. Wooten fakes the handoff, throws it far side. Going to be caught by Johnson, and he puts on a move, and he is going to be just shy of the first down. He's at the 45.
Penalty comes out late.
Okay, where's
right
the flag?
here near our sideline.
Sideline warning on us?
I'm not sure. What they're saying back him up.
Oh, speaking of, I didn't talk about the penalty.
Yeah.
So that was a new rule that came out a couple years ago. You can't be in the white. Okay, it's on ineligible receiver downfield. So I guess Coach JT was in the white, and it's really more for both the protection of the referee and the coach. Because if the official's running down, he's looking at the field. He's not seeing who's on the sideline, and coach is in the way. And
it can get serious.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys aren't protected with
pads. Yeah.
Pads or helmets or anything. So, yeah, no doubt.
All right, 2nd down and long. They have to get it to the 47.
And you have some of those officials that are like those die-hard guys that still work out and run. They're trucking down the sidelines real hard.
2nd down and 17, it looks like.
Blow somebody up out there.
Can you imagine a guy like Ed Hockley running down?
Yeah.
They can hand it off to the running back, and he gets maybe 2 yards. It'll be 3rd down and long. That was Holbert, number 5, on the carry. 7:50 and counting. This is the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The Patriots held the Tigers on a 3-and-out, but then the Tigers faked the punt and extended the drive.
Morgan checks out. Davis checks back in.
Jane looks like he's out for the game, and we jumped off sides.
Goodness.
Just gave him 5 free yards. Come on, guys. Still be 3rd down and long, though.
I got a big left tackle out there.
About 3rd and 11 now.
Angelo's lined up on him, and I'm not sure what we saw, but I mean we weren't even trying to get back. That was
you still in the end. Look at the ball. And you jumped off sides.
Hard count by the QB, I guess.
Yeah. $7:24 and counting. 3 receivers to the left, 2 near side. Wooten takes the pass from center, steps up in the pocket, fires a pass near side, and I don't know who's throwing to. Intended for number 13, but he wasn't even close to him. No, nearest
4th
player
down
was our guy. So now the Patriots stop him, and I guarantee the front line's going to pay attention before they turn around and run.
Yeah, because punt return. Let's make it happen. Get the offensive ball back. 7-12 left here in the 3rd quarter.
Wren will be the far side halfback, Span the next side. They're going to stand around the Patriot 26-yard line. 7:12 to go here in the quarter. Slow snap. They'll punt it this time. Nice kick. Wren from the 25-yard line has a middle return. Crosses the 40, needs to be tackled at the 44-yard line. So that's where the Patriots will take it over.
Nice
7
job.
minutes to go in the 3rd, 1st and 10.
Man, you got to love those returners, Kevin, that are feelers and will go out there and hit it full speed no matter what. If there's blocking, good blocking, somebody's in their face, they get the ball and they hit it vertical. Good job right there, putting us in some good field position once again. Offense got to make something happen here on this drive.
All right, 1st and 10 Patriots. Guggenheim on the center, quarterback keeper. And he fights his way to the 49-yard line. Gain of 5, 2nd down 5.
Continuing to rotate receivers in, bring the plays in to Colin. And
that quarterback keeper was there all year last year. Teams have done a better job covering it.
Yep.
Except for that last play. Ball in the hash mark. Guggenheim with a long count. Off to Goins. Crosses midfield to the 49 of the Tigers. Going to be 3rd down. And a long 3.
Got 2 tight ends in the huddle. A little bit more of a power formation. And
Yep.
probably going to run it right at him, see what we can get.
2 tights. Taylor will be the lone receiver. He split out wide right. The ball's in the middle of the field. Danny, look at the hole of the left guard.
Yep.
We'll go that way. And Guggenheim keeps it, and he drags the linebacker for the 1st down. I mean, it was so wide open. If he did not check to that, goodness, they gave it to us. They had a nose guard and a tackle. I mean, it was like 2 body widths of a hole.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go right over on the inside dive. They went outside, and he did a good job of ducking it back in and making it happen. And, Kevin, that's the thing. You don't always have to have these huge plays. Control the football, control the clock, get 1st downs, keep it moving, and finish with touchdowns.
Gain of 6, 1st and 10 from the 43. 5, 10 and counting. Twins receivers to the right. Wilson, the inside receiver, motion near side. Hands it to Wren. Wren fights hard to the 39-yard line. Gain of 4. 4:55 and counting. We're in the 3rd quarter. That's they move it to the 40.
Ronald Poole checks in. Like to see him get his hands on the ball a little bit more.
I think as he gets
he's going to feel more
not just
confident.
healthy, more in game shape because he sat out a long time from last year's injury. Twins receivers to the right. Send that receiver in motion option to the top of the field. Guggenheim going to keep it, duck it, and he's going to fight hard.
Oh, yeah.
Close to the 1st down. He doesn't have it. He's at the 35. And it's going to be 3rd down, and it's called 1.5.
Nice physical run right there by the QB. One of the receivers motioned in like he was going to crack, and I don't think he got anybody. And but Colin did a good job of running physical, getting some nice positive yardage, and a couple more yards to go.
Yep. 3rd and 2, let's call it. Outside veer to the left would be nice. It's open. And we'll come that way. Guggenheim keeps it. Has the 1st down and more. And tell you what, Guggenheim just pushed the pile to the 26-yard line.
Yep.
Gain of 9.
I mean, he's so strong and physical, Kevin. I was looking at him in pregame. He's just solid kid. Got a big bottom half, and his legs are real thick. He's very physical, very fast, and he could definitely move the pile. Of course, help with some offensive linemen to push him forward. But this is exactly the type of ball game we need to play here in the 2nd half.
I'm glad he was seeing what I was seeing. And look, we can run the inside dive off the left guard as well. Let's see if we do it. 2 tight ends, split the left, and we do. But this time Guggenheim keeps it, falls forward for a gain of 1. 2:56 and counting. Davis, number 4, is playing both ways. He's now at receiver. Wren will be the near side halfback. Goings will be the right side. The ball's in the middle of the field. Second down and 9. 2:30 and counting. We're in the third quarter. Patriots 42, Tigers 31. Guggenheim, counter option. And they go nowhere. Credit them. They just read it all along.
Sure did.
Number 4 stuffed it for a loss.
I think we were going to pull on the play, and as soon as we did, we removed. They were right in our face, and couldn't do anything. And obviously, they blew that up. Colin did a good job of just securing it, not allowing it to make a bad play worse.
Yep. Now it's third down and 11.
I'm getting a few texts saying audio is several seconds ahead of the video. We're going to try to work on it. I don't know if the weather has anything to do with it, but we'll see.
148 and counting. And it looks like the Tigers call a timeout. They do. Timeout charge to the Tigers. 1:45 to go in the third. It's the Patriots 42, the Tigers 31.
Kevin, so far the score hasn't changed since halftime. It's 42-31, like you mentioned, but a good physical drive right here on this possession by the Patriots. We forced them into a punting situation. Defense did their job on their first possession in the second half. They got the ball, and the offense is now driving. So we got to continue to take time off the clock, punch it into the end zone, do our job, get out of here. The weather looked like it kind of has subsided a little bit. I don't really see any rain coming down right now, even though it picked up as soon as the second half started. But I want to say thanks once again for all of you joining us here on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. And, of course, thank you for all the people that showed up to the game tonight to be in the rain. And it's not that easy to ask you to come out here for this, but we appreciate you guys adding a little bit to the atmosphere of the football game.
Yeah, Robbie said it's actually a YouTube issue. We're just going to roll with it. We're not going to shut it down and start it again. So
Yep, let's do it.
just bear with us. Third down long. Twins receiver split near side. There's a hole over that left guard. Let's see if we run it there. And Guggenheim keeps it. He ducks it, and he's fighting hard. And Danny, I think he has the first down and more. The pile goes down to the 10-yard line. Wow. Needed 11, and he got 14.
I'm not sure who that was. It might have been Pizzolato. Looked like he just kind of grabbed onto his shoulder pads and was continuing to pull him forward. And like you said, the pile just continued to move, and a nice first down carry right there for Guggenheim. And he is a physical runner. Our student section's banging on the bleachers. They're ready to go.
Two tight ends split to the right. We can get a first down, actually, inside the 1. They hand it off to Ward over the center. He fights hard near the 6. Let's see what they spotted. This is our 10th play of the drive, Danny.
I'll tell you what.
Look, they've had the ball once. We've had it once in this.
Yeah.
And look, 45 seconds and counting. We're just milking this clock.
Way to sustain it. Like I said, it only counts if you put points on the board at the end. And so far, it's looking good for the Patriots, taking some nice time off of the clock.
Got it to the 7, gained to 3.
Continuing to control the ball.
Wren and going to the halfbacks. 22 seconds. Quarterback keeper goes to the right. He's inside the 5, fighting near the goal line. And I think he might be just shy of the first down. And that'll probably be the last play of the third quarter.
Really close. Fourth quarter coming up.
Let's see. It is. It's 3rd and 1. And that's it. That will do it for the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's the Patriots 42, the Tigers 31.
Kevin, for that third quarter of action, I want to say thank you once again to Anytime Fitness of Metairie. Go check them out, 5200 Veterans Boulevard, Metairie 70,006. Give them a call, 504-218-4814. The owners are Damon Lepper, class of 97, Janice Toops Lepper, class of 01. They're offering 24/7 access to over 4,000 clubs worldwide. Cardio equipment, strength training equipment, free weights, personal training, even small group classes. Mention Patriot Nation during sign-up and receive free enrollment and 10% off your monthly membership dues. If you say it's Kevin, you'll get 50% off your monthly membership dues. Just joking. Don't do that.
Do that.
All right, here we go. Give them a call, 504-218-4814. Anytime Fitness in Metairie. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
All right, we're going to flip it. The halftime score was 42-31. And guess what? That's where we stand here at the beginning of the fourth quarter. The Tigers got the ball to start the second half. Went 3 and out. The Patriots did a great job holding them, but unfortunately, the punt return team didn't do a good job paying attention to the punter. They faked it, extended the drive, but then the Patriots defense held them. And the Tigers punted the ball back to the Patriots with 7 minutes. The Patriots on this drive had burned 7 minutes. Each team had one possession in the third quarter. Third down and a long one from the 2. This is definitely 4-down territory here. Wren, the far side halfback. Goings the near side. Ball on the right hash mark. Guggenheim on the center. We'll go to the left. Hands it to Wren. Wren scores. Just like that.
Nice and easy.
Hot
Make
knife through
it
butter.
happen.
Yep, 11:58 to go in the ball game. Patriots add 6 more to the total.
48-31. Good job. Slam that door shut, like we said. Good job. Nice methodical drive by the offense. Great job by the offensive line. Hanging tough, being well conditioned, and getting some more points on the board. And it's kind of crazy because of the weather. And there's not a lot of people here in the stadium tonight. After a score, you really don't hear much. It's kind of weird sounding, but hey, we're excited.
Yep, here's the PAT. High snap. Plays. Kick is up. And it's good. So with 11:58 to go in the ball game, it's the Patriots 49, the Tigers 31.
Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you once again to Gene Lafitte Harbor. They offer a wide range of services and rentals such as bow or rod and reel fishing charters, RV campground rentals with 30 and 50 amp hookups, cabin rentals for small or large groups, airboat swamp tours, boat storage and boat slips, workboat rentals, pavilion rentals for hosting fishing rodeo fundraisers. They have a fully stocked hardware store and marina, and new this year you can dine at the Barge Restaurant for breakfast or lunch. For more details, visit www.genelafiteharbor.com or contact John Curtis Christian alum Shaw Cuevas, class of 05, at 504-689-2013. That's 689-2013. Gene Lafitte Harbor, we appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Danny, the Patriots went on a 12-play drive, 56 yards in distance, 7 minutes, 2 seconds off the clock. Wren with a 2-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT makes it Patriots 49 and the Tigers 31.
Got to give a shout out to Christy Costanza. She's listening to us live.
Nice. Franklin standing deep at the 5. McCready kicks it. And it's going to be in the end zone for a touchback. So the Tigers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20. Here's a question. Who's got the better defense, JC or Rummel? I'm going to tell you the Raiders.
Well,
statistically.
Yeah, I mean, here's the bottom line.
But it doesn't matter. Who puts more points on the board wins it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, right now, statistically, Rummel is. But then when push comes to shove, who's going to show up next Friday?
Yeah.
That's what counts.
But I'm glad we're in a dogfight. We need one.
We sure do.
This team isn't good enough just to walk in and show up and win.
You want two heavyweights, keep on punching.
Yep. Wooten takes a pass from center, throws it near side, caught by Johnson, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds around the 27-yard line, gain of 7, 2nd down and 3. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Angelo's grandma. She's listened to us. Says Go Big Blue. Thank you for checking in every week. That's the Patriot student section.
Pumping it up.
Making a bunch of ruckus down there.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, they're having a good time.
You got to show up in the rain.
Yeah.
You better have a good time.
Absolutely. Twins receivers to the right, end to the left. Wooten takes the pass from center, looks near side, throws it. It's going to be complete by Johnson, and they'll have the 1st down at the 33-yard line.
They're just going to continue to take that, Kevin. Just continuously throw it out in the flat, step out of bounds, save some time on the clock. You got 11:49 left here in the 4th quarter. And keep those 1st downs coming.
Yep.
Ogeron checks into the game at defensive end. You got Martin on the outside, Ogeron, and then Angelo in the middle.
Up the middle, yeah. That worked against Ogeron. Come on, buddy. Come on now.
Well,
you're standing up, look at the ball, and you jumped outside and gave him 5 free ones.
Here's the thing: if you don't play there often. It happens. You know, you want to get a good jump on the ball, but like you said,
You're looking at it.
don't worry about the lineman. Look inside to the ball. Ball key.
1st and 5. He'll switch with Angelo outside. Here comes the bull rush. They will fire at far side. Incomplete. Ooh. Thought Thomas might have been able to catch the ricochet, but it went out of bounds.
I tell you what, he's had a couple of them fly high tonight, but he's done a pretty good job, number 14 for Holy Cross, letting it rip and putting it on his receivers.
Second down 5. 11:44 left in the ball game. Twins to the left and to the right. Wooten looks far side, and he's going to go down.
Yeah, Martin.
Got him at the 29-yard line. They're going to say the 30. He just bull rushed his man and got him.
Good job right there. Tell you what, I love this lineup of 3, Kevin. Ogeron, Martin, and Anderson just coming in there. When you have 3 dominant rushers, you can rush straight. You don't have to worry about rushing 4 or 5. You have 3 guys. One of them is going to get a one-on-one matchup, and he has to make them pay.
Yep, 3rd down and long. They'll send Handy in motion to the right, so 3 receivers to the right, 1 near side. Wooten takes the pass from center, steps up in the pocket, comes near side. He's going to run it and gain 3. Boy, 3 Patriots get him.
Good job by Deshaun Williams breaking down.
Williams, Martin, and
making that tackle.
Angelo.
At first, you thought the quarterback was going to try to run outside. He checked up. Deshaun did too, broke down, made a chest-up tackle, and we had more Patriots help him out right there, and it's going to force him to punt once again.
About 4th and 10.5. 10:32 to go. Span and Wren will go back deep for the Patriots. They're going to stand around the 30-yard line. A little slow snap. Wobbly kick. Everybody needs to get away from it here.
Fair catch.
Now the ball's going to bounce.
Oh.
Wren's going to pick it up at the 29-yard line. And that's not a bad thing.
Nope.
He just saved another 15 yards of roll probably.
Yep, nowhere to go, but just pick it up and, like you said, stop the roll.
All right, 10:05 to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 Patriots from the 30-yard line. Now they're going to move back to the 29. Hey, the texter that sent it to us with the 442 phone number, let me know who you are because we don't have caller ID. 1st and 10 Patriots, ball in the middle of the field. We'll come near side. Guggenheim's going to keep it.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to have a foot race here.
Uh-oh.
He's to the 50. He needs a couple blocks. Puts a move to the inside, and he's going to stumble. Oh, the defensive back just hit him just enough to make him fall down, but he gets it to the Holy Cross 37.
Had to cut back inside and pick that head up, pick those feet up.
He's well over 200 yards now.
No doubt about it. Nice run by him. Good read. Offense can kind of take a little bit of a deep breath in good field position right here and continue to let this clock run. Keep their defense on the field, keep our defense off. Taylor comes in the game.
Yep, Twins to the left. We'll send inside receiver in motion near side. Taylor, quarterback, hands it off to, I believe that was Wren. No gain. 2nd and 10. It was Wren. Hey, Cody Schexnayder. He's watched this from College Station. The Bulldogs play the Aggies tomorrow. Good luck to you, buddy. That's the one thing I don't like about when the Tigers play the Bulldogs. Got to root against Cody. I don't like him.
All right.
Guggenheim back in the quarterback. Counter option near side. Guggenheim's going to fake the pitch, and he's got it. Oh, my goodness. What a fake.
That guy didn't take either one of them. He
It was just
got
a head
frozen.
fake. That's all it was.
That's it. He got frozen. He didn't know what to do. Nice job right there by the senior quarterback coming back in saying,
Yep.
I'll take this one to the house.
37-yard touchdown run by Guggenheim. 8:45 to go in the ball game. He got all 71 yards on that drive.
Yep.
He might be hitting close to 300 yards.
He's going to be close.
If we get the ball one more time, we'll see. All right, come in for the PAT. Taylor will hold it. Snap, place, kick is up. And he made it. So with 8:45 to go in the ball game, it's the Patriots 55. That should be 56. They didn't change the score. Anyway, 56 to 31.
Now we're feeling a little bit better about it. Kevin, for that scoring drive, I want to say thank you to Bob Euster Productions. Robbie's always up here in the booth taking care of business with us, showing up early, lugging all this equipment up in the rain, and bringing you guys the best picture possible. So we want to say thank you to Robbie and Bob Euster Productions for any party, event, wedding, bar mitzvah, anything that you guys have going on, you want it filmed or edited, give the best in the business a call, 738-1447. That's Bob Euster Productions, 738-1447. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Danny, that was a 3-play drive, 71 yards in distance, 120 off the clock. Guggenheim with a 37-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT makes it 56-31, but McCready got all 71 yards on that drive. And I think if we get one more offensive drive, he might cross the 300-yard mark. McCready to kick it. And he hammers it deep and well into the end zone.
We like that.
Yep, and the Tigers will have it first and 10 to throw in 20.
A lot of our starters still out there on defense, Kevin, which I don't blame them. You still got 8:45 left here in the game. I think this drive, if we can get them out.
Well, we're not in a position to put backups in right now.
Yeah,
we need to
we can
keep
get
the
them out
starters
early.
in. Yeah, because guess what? Next week's going to be a full quarter fight. So
Yep.
the team had an opportunity early in the game to put this game away, to put the backups in, but that didn't happen. So you got to play. And credit Holy Cross.
Yep.
It's still 8:45. They're going to go down fighting. Wooten takes the pass from center, looks far side, throws it. It's going to be caught at the sticks and shoved it out of bounds. This is number 13. I don't have him.
He's continuing to attack. Throw it out there, far side of the field. Nice curl route. Far side. Whipped it out there for a first down. I want to see if they have measurables on their roster. Their quarterback, Wooten, 6'3", 185 pounds, the junior.
Who's 13?
Thirteen is Alondre Wells.
I'm going to hand it off to the running back, and he's tackled for a 2-yard loss.
Good job.
Angelo.
Martin hidden.
Yeah.
Angelo finished him off. Good
Holbert
job
on the
right
carry.
there. You don't want to get sandwiched by those two. Haven't seen Big E in the game
It's been a while.
lately.
Well, I think we want to get more of a push. We put in the thinner, faster guys like Andrew. Anderson, almost had him.
He just destroyed the
And
offensive
we
lineman.
missed the tackle, but we pounced him off. That White got him at the 34. Williams, Deshaun missed him.
Angelo just put a swim move on him, hit him with the speed rush, got to him, and the quarterback had to run for his life.
.738 and counting. Third down and long. Got a fan checking in from Oregon. Says, go Patriots. Empty set. 3 receivers to the right, 2 near side.
4-4-2 let you know who they were yet?
And directly. We're not going to read his stuff.
No.
Wooten, he's in trouble. And he's, breaks a tackle. But this time, Angelo pounces him off.
Boom.
We had him for a bigger loss, but then Angelo got him. Tell you what, Martin and Angelo have been getting after the quarterback tonight. And we have an injured Tiger.
And we're going to bring our guys off to the sideline. But, yeah, obviously one of their offensive linemen is down, and they're going to check him out. We got 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Patriots on top, 56-31.
Hey, if you still have the issue with the audio and video not syncing up, one of our listeners, we appreciate the tip here on the YouTube, says, hey, if you watch on your smart TV muted, pull up the audio in your phone and pause it until it syncs up. So
there you go. Good deal.
Look at that.
Yeah, sometimes, with things out of our control, got to find a creative way to make it happen. And obviously, we don't control YouTube. We wish we did. We have a lot of new facilities, huh?
What? We did some ring gear, too.
Oh, yeah.
Official stuff. We got to talk to a man about that.
And it looks like number 78. 78 is up, and he's definitely injured because he's needs a lot of help to try to get off the field. Something with his right leg. 7 minutes here in the fourth quarter, 56-31. You listen to us live on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. Looks like they're going to bring their punt team in.
Got to make sure they punt it, though.
Yep.
7 minutes exactly.
Make sure we got everybody on the field. We need to count on one. Yep.
Yeah, shout out to the Patriot Nation from Mrs. Griffin, who's home recovering from surgery. He'll get well soon. All right, here we go. We got the ball at the 7-minute mark of the third quarter and ran the quarter out. Let's see if we can do it again. 4th and 10 for the Tigers. Little line drive kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. Where do they mark it?
Somewhere about the that was further than I thought. 39.
38 looks like. We'll see what they spotted, though.
They got a penalty.
I was about to say, I don't know where he's going.
Top of the field.
Here we go. It's on Holy Cross. First down, Patriots. They're going to mark it.
So we're declining and take it. They're going to put it at the, it's called the 39. It's kind of in between the 38 and 39. We'll go with 39.
Taylor checks into the ball game at QB once again. Got some different heavies up there.
Yep, new set of running backs as well. Taylor goes to the left. He's going to keep it, and might have wished he didn't. He got hit pretty good there.
Yep.
No gain, 2nd down 10.
Yeah, somebody got blown up. He got right through the line of scrimmage. And but Taylor did a good job of keeping his hands on it. A lot of times, Kevin, you'll see, especially the younger guys, when somebody meets them at the mesh point, that ball can come out. So good job of him just holding 2 hands on it.
Yeah, the starting offensive line still in the ball game. It's just backup quarterback Taylor, and then we got Poole and Ward at the halfbacks.
Okay.
Yep. Counter option near side. Taylor has it. Pitches it late to Poole. High pitch, and the ball goes out of bounds. Bad pitch. Fortunately, out of bounds is a flag in the play. Probably a hold on us, and it is. Everything, besides the whole part, everything looked good except for the pitch. A little too high.
Yeah, I don't see Pizzolato's out the game, I think.
68, let's see.
Yeah, I don't see him.
Yep.
Here we go, pushing ourselves back, 2nd and forever. Maybe pop a big one here.
2nd and 20. Draw play to Ward. Crosses the center, and he gets popped at around the 33-yard line. Be third down and long, 5:50 and counting. We'll probably just run it to keep the clock running and probably punt it away and play defense.
Rotate some younger guys in on defense as well. Get out of here. We got 5 minutes and 36 seconds and counting.
Hey, we'll give a shout out to Trey Curtis, class of 2024. Had looks like he had an emergency appendectomy last night. So get better,
Really?
Trey. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yikes.
Thoughts and prayers with you, buddy.
Taylor with the counter option. Or just the counter play. Actually, no option to it. Just that was Quinn on the carry, and he got it near the 38-yard line, so we didn't get back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be fourth down and long. We'll punt it. 5 minutes and counting. Joe Gustin checking in. McCready, nice high kick. He rocketed that one. And the ball's going to hit around the 35-yard line, and we'll down at the 36. So the Tigers will have it 1st and 10 at the 26.
Yeah, that one kind of bounced.
4:34 to go.
That one kind of bounced sideways on us. But a nice boot by McCready. And like you mentioned, defense is going to have one more chance for a takeaway. That's what I want to see, the defensive lineman getting after him. And those DBs licking their chops back there because, you know, Holy Cross is going to try to push it down the field a little bit. These are the situations you want to be in.
Matt Jane is definitely not playing the rest of the game. He's got his shoulder pads off, so whatever injury he had, hope he gets better for next week. They hand off the ball. Look at that. Tackle for a loss.
Martin.
He has had a great ball game tonight.
Really has.
Dropped him back to the 25.
Well, the thing, another thing about Martin, Kevin, I think as the season's progressing, he's gotten better. He's learning the system a little more. He's feeling more confident. He's coming off the edge with some serious tenacity, and obviously he has the skill and the want to. But he's starting to learn our system and starting to thrive in it.
Yep, they put the ball at the 27, so loss of 2. Back to 25, second and 12. 3:55 and counting. Wooten will hand it off to Handy, trying to go around the right side, and he got the 2 yards back, so it'll be third down and 10.
You know, as a defender sometimes, Kevin, you have those guys that try to think a little bit too much. You know, they don't just have that first step of instinct. They don't know the system as well, so they're a little slower. Right. When you start to learn the system and you feel it and you trust it, you can play full speed. We've had those linebackers, some of those guys that play on their heels, and then we've had those guys that play on their toes the way that you're supposed to. And they see the reads, they react, and they come downhill and make something happen.
Third down 10. Wooten takes the pass from center, looks far side, throws it deep down the sideline. And looks like McMillian might have intercepted. Let's see.
Get up.
But then he fell down on the far sideline.
Ooh.
But
no, he's okay. Number 29, McMillian. He's kind of limping off a little bit, but a nice effort.
Might have said he's out of bounds. And he's
to the ball.
Yeah, he's going to fall down now.
Yeah.
He landed kind of awkwardly on that sideline.
Yeah, he did. Well, credit to him. He laid out. I like to see guys lay out. You see that game the other day? They were giving that receiver a hard time. I think it was Mahomes threw it deep. The receiver kind of broke out. He had it, cutting across the field, a bomb. And he looked up. The ball's almost there. He just let it drop, like 2 yards in front of him. Didn't lay out or anything. Oh, I tried to track the ball. As soon as I saw it, I couldn't really make a play on it. Like, what? Lay out, make a 60-yard catch. But you got to hand it to those guys that lay out and try to make a play. I really like that. And he's going to get up and get off.
So 4th and 10, the Tiger punt team will come on. 3:39 to go in the ball game. Morgan and Spann will go back. D for the Patriots. They'll stand around the 35-yard line. Punter delayed it, but he punted this time.
Shanked it off.
Yeah, and we'll go out of bounds.
The right side of his foot. And have good field position once again.
Well, the Patriots were averaging 50.8 points a game. We got 56, so that's going to hold true. Maybe a little bit more going into next week's ball game.
Did you add up the total so far? The rushing yardage that we've had?
No, I don't have all that.
I'll let you do that after the game.
Yeah,
But we,
I'm not going to be accurate.
we've had what I'm saying is we've had a good game again on the ground.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
serious explosive plays. So we're up there again with
Well, I
the
would
rushing
think
yardage.
between Wren and Guggenheim, we're over 400
Yeah.
between those two.
No doubt.
Taylor at quarterback. He's going to keep it around the right side, maybe a gain of 1.
Rain's starting to fall a little heavier again. And it's pretty much consistently had a light rain for all 4 quarters of tonight's game. But like we mentioned before, it really hasn't been a factor.
Well, the good news is, should the Patriots make the state championship game in December and hopefully host here at Tulane and it's bad weather, we know we can still put up 56 points in bad weather.
That's right.
Second down, 9. Taylor at quarterback. Hands it to Ward. He crosses the 50 and gets it to the 49 of the Tigers.
Continuing to run some young running backs into the game, checking in with the play, and Dudenhofer checks in after getting the play from Coach JT, communicates it with Taylor.
2:28 in counting. Third down, and let's call it 6. Taylor going to keep it, comes near side, fakes it. He's going to have the first down and more.
Uh-oh.
He's to the 25, 20, 15, 10. He's going to score.
Not going to get him.
Taylor with a 49-yard touchdown run. 2:05 to go in the ball game. It extends the Patriots' lead.
Nice job. Nice job. Young quarterback making the proper read, getting that thing in the end zone. 62 points so far on the board for the Patriots. And nice job right there. Young QB making it happen.
Look like a younger Danny Wimpron out there. Huh?
Well, he's much faster than me. I would have got caught at about the 10.
I don't know. You had a long one in the state championship game one year.
Yeah, maybe.
Snap, place. Oh.
Uh-oh, fire.
Yep. O'Brien on the hold, couldn't hold the snap, and we don't get the extra point. So with 2:05 to go in the ball game, the score will remain Patriots 62, Tigers 31. They knew that was a 3-play drive, went 53 yards of distance, 125 off the clock. Taylor's run was from 49 yards out.
Good job right there. Nice drive again. For that scoring drive, I want to say thank you to our halftime sponsor again, Bobby Seafood, family-owned business located at 9013 Jefferson Highway in River Ridge, established in September 1978, celebrating 41 years of business. Bobby Seafood offers daily lunch specials, fresh prepared food, hot delicious po' boys, and hot boiled seafood. During crawfish season, call Bobby Seafood. They provide on-site catering for commercial and personal boils. Call Captain Ryan S. Steves and staff at 738-2104 to place your lunch orders and book your crawfish boils. Bobby Seafood, 738-2104, proud sponsor of Fighting Patriot Football.
Preston missed a shout-out with Trey's surgery, so here's another. Get well soon, Preston. Trey. And that's his dad's fault for not paying attention, right?
That's right. Come on, man.
You didn't listen to me earlier.
Yeah, come on.
No, but Trey's actually home and recovering, so that's good news.
Good deal.
Yeah, for you, little buddy. All right, McCready to kick it off. 2:05 to go in the ball game. And he hammers it deep. And Franklin dropped it in the end zone, but it's an automatic touchback. You know what's nice, besides winning in a game like this?
Yeah.
You're all wet and it's cold.
Yeah.
Get home, or even at the school, just take a good hot shower and just stand there for like 15 minutes, like, oh, man, thaw out a little bit.
Yeah, man. This is good stuff. We only get that when we're hunting, right?
Yeah.
You get to go hunting, dry off, go get a hot shower.
Yeah. Handy takes a handoff over the right side, and he's going to have the first down and more. He gets it out to the 41-yard line, gain of 21.
Especially cold weather games, too.
They're going to mark it at the 40, gain of 20.
If it'd be like 50 degrees out here, ooh, you'd really want to thaw
Well, the
out.
game I mentioned my sophomore year in the rain, it was actually in the 40s, low 40s, and with the wind blowing off Bayou Lafouze, it felt like it was in the 20s. And we were soaking wet and cold and miserable and muddy, and it's like, you know what, might as well just win it.
As a receiver, you almost don't want the ball thrown to you.
No,
Not you.
No.
Just talking about your hands.
Oh, I'm going to catch it. You chunk it.
Oh, I know that. I'll throw it deep to you.
They get handed off to the running back coming near side. That's Holbert, and he's going to get hit. Nice hit there.
There you go,
at the
Davis. Laying the
43.
wood on him.
Yeah, Davis with the tackle.
I like to
119
see.
in counting. Anyway, we get the starters, the guys who didn't play this dried off. They got on the bus, and the starters, we in the P locker on D.D. White, and no hot water.
Oh, ooh.
So, but still, it was enough just jumping real quick. Take your breath away. 'Cause
Yeah.
When I got home, I took a 30-minute hot shower.
There you go.
Oh, my goodness. I was cold. Under a minute to go.
I like Davis back there at safety, Kevin.
I agree.
Read the field, sit back there, talking the ball, come down here and hit.
Handy takes a handoff, goes around the right side. He's going to have the first down into Patriot territory. And they're going to shove him out of bounds around the 49-yard line. 37 seconds to go. The raindrops on the mic?
Yeah, big time.
Getting fat now, huh?
Boom. That's us knocking on the door.
It's like a heartbeat on a movie.
That's right.
The sound goes down, you hear a heartbeat. Boom, 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 boom. This will be the last play, 20 seconds and counting.
Yep, here we go. Stay deep.
Wooten is going to hand it off to Holbert, and he gets it to the 44-yard line, and that's going to do it. That's it.
Wrap it up.
The John Curtis Christian Patriots defeat the Holy Cross Tigers 62-31.
Doubled that
The
score.
Patriots remain undefeated on the season. And we'll do the the post-game wrap-up, and then talk about the game everybody's been talking about for all season.
Yes, sir. I want to say thank you to our premier post-game sponsor. That's Frank Massico down there on the Chain Gang. And, of course, with his family's company, National Temperature Control. They're family-owned and operated with over 40 years and keeping people comfortable all over the greater New Orleans area. Frank Massico Jr. and his son, Frank III, are certified and fully licensed and insured. They service all makes and models of heating and cooling equipment. Some of the services are annual cleanings, preventative maintenance agreements, monthly filter changes, indoor air quality, UV lights, sealing and installing ductwork, air grills, bathroom and kitchen ventilation, and they even provide 24-hour service. So give them a call, 504-467-0440. That's 504-467-0440. They're right there in Harahan off of Distributors Row. Go see them. Visit the website at ntcnola.com. That's ntcnola.com. National Temperature Control. We appreciate your support of the Patriots.
Well, the Patriots won the opening coin flip, got the ball, went on a two-play drive, taking 50 seconds off the clock, 66 yards in distance. Corey Wren had a 64-yard touchdown run, but the Patriots missed the PET, and with 11:03 to go in the first quarter, the Patriots led 6-0. Holy Cross answered on the ensuing possession. Wooten hit Johnson on a 50-yard touchdown pitch and catch. They added a PAT, and with 10:19 to go in the first, the Tigers took their first and only lead of the ballgame, 7-6, and it was short-lived. 9:20 to go in the first period. Corey Wren had an 80-yard touchdown run. The Patriots got the 2 points on the muddle huddle, making the score 14-7. That was a two-play drive, going 80 yards in distance, 51 seconds off the clock. And at that point in the game, Corey Wren had 3 rushes for 146 yards and 2 touchdowns. The defense held the Tigers. The Patriots got the ball back, and Guggenheim had an 86-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT made it 21-7, and that was at the 6:35 mark of the first period. And that was a one-play drive going 86 yards in distance, 13 seconds off the clock. And at that point in the ball game, the Patriots only had 5 offensive plays and had scored 3 touchdowns. The Tigers on their next possession came back down the field and hit a 30-yard field goal, closing the gap to 21-10. With 50 seconds to go in the first period, the Patriots went on a 3-play drive, 48 yards in distance, taking 121 off the clock. Guggenheim with a 41-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT made it Patriots 28, Tigers 10, and that's how the first quarter ended. On the very first play of the second quarter, Handy for Holy Cross had a 43-yard touchdown run. The PAT made it 28-17. With 10:48 to go in the half, Guggenheim had a 70-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT made it Patriots 35, Tigers 17. That was a 2-play drive, 69 yards in distance, 52 seconds off the clock. At that point of the game, Guggenheim had 3 rushes for 197 yards and 2 touchdowns. With 5:44 to go in the half, Holy Cross got back on the board. Wharton hit Johnson on a 43-yard touchdown pass. They added a PAT, and that made the score Patriots 35, Tigers 24. But the scoring wasn't over yet. With 46 seconds to go in the first half, after the Patriots threw an interception on the first play of their possession, the Tigers drove it down, got inside the 15-yard line, and actually, tried to do a hitch pass, and Gullen picked it off and ran it back untouched, 90 yards. McCready's PAT made it Patriots 42, Tigers 24. The Tigers on the ensuing kickoff ran it back from the 12-yard line to the Patriot 18, and with 11 seconds to go in half, Wooten hit Hobart with a 4-yard touchdown pass, and the PAT made it Patriots 42, Tigers 31, and that's how we went to halftime. Interesting enough, for as much action and scoring was in the first half, the third quarter, each team had one possession. The Tigers got the ball to start the third quarter, winning a 3-and-out, but on fourth down, faked the punt and got it, extended the drive, but the Patriot defense ended up holding them. And the Patriots got the ball with 7 minutes left to go in the quarter, and they ended up running out the clock of the quarter on that drive. So the third quarter ended with the score 42-31. And with the Patriots, the first play basically of the fourth quarter, with 11:58 to go in the ball game, Corey Wren had a 2-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT made it 49-31 Patriots. That capped off a 12-play drive, going 56 yards in distance, 7:02 off the clock. With 8:45 to go in the ball game, Guggenheim had a 37-yard touchdown run. McCready's PAT made it 56-31. That capped off a 3-play, 71-yard drive, taking 1:20 of the clock. And Guggenheim had all 71 yards of rushing, so that got him well over the 200-yard mark there. With 2:05 to go in the ball game, third-string quarterback Taylor had a 49-yard touchdown run. We missed the the extra point on the snap. That capped off a 3-play drive, going 53 yards in distance, taking 1:25 off the clock. And that's how the ball game ended. The Patriots 62, the Tigers 31. Danny, it wasn't pretty, but the Patriots got the job done. And in a way, I'm kind of glad that's the kind of performance, because we have a lot of work to do this week, and you know the coach is going to have the players' attention, because the Roman Raider defense is extremely salty. And everybody in the world is looking forward to that game next week, and we got to play our best ball.
Well, and their offense isn't bad either, Kevin. They make some plays, and they have a lot of experience out there. So, yeah, you're right. We got to be on our A game, but a good victory tonight, 62-31. Honestly, Holy Cross was better than I thought. They played us tough. They played us tight at times, but I think, like I said, in the fourth quarter, we just kind of took the game over. Third and fourth quarter, got after their quarterback a little bit. We sustained drives at the end of the game. Special teams did a pretty good job tonight in our return game, doing the things, giving us a short field. And obviously we got to continue to get better, but, that's what we're here for. So good game, 62-31. Very happy. Seems like everybody got out here pretty healthy. I'd like to find out what happened to Matthew Jane and if he's going to be okay for next week. But obviously, good victory for the Patriots, putting up 62 on Holy Cross. And we'll be ready and jacked up for next week.
Yep, well, the Patriots are now 8-0 overall in the season, 4-0 in Catholic League play. Holy Cross now falls to 4-4 on the season, 1-3 in Catholic League play. The Tigers will play Brother Martin next week, while the Patriots Friday night at East Jefferson High School will play the Roma Raiders. It will be for at least a share of the Catholic League championship, because should the Patriots win that game, we have one more game against Brother Martin. I don't know who Roma plays after that game, but at least a share. But more importantly, besides whether it be for district championship, We got to keep winning to get the power points. As of this last week, Rummel was number 1 in power points. They would be the number 1 seed if the playoffs started today. Catholic was the number 2 seed. We were the number 3 seed. We would still have the bye, but where that's coming into play is hosting in the playoffs because the private schools are not playing in the Superdome this year. There is a petition for all the Division One, the Division One championship to be played here at Tulane. It hasn't been set yet, but we know that if we're the number 1 seed, Coach Easy has already told me this, and we're hosting, we're gonna play it here at Tulane, and that's the way it's be. So got to keep winning for the power points, because if not, say we finish at number 2 or 3 seed, and say Catholic or Rummel, they're the higher seed, and we end up playing the championship. They're gonna dictate where we play.
Yeah, don't want to have to travel.
So it is what it is, but. Let's talk about a little bit the 800-pound elephant in the room. What do you want to see next week against a very tough defense that Rummel is going to throw on the field?
Well, obviously, I want to see a little bit more of what we've seen this entire year, some serious explosive plays. If you're going to do it, that's the time to do it because it's going to be a dogfight. But honestly, what I really want to see and what I think wins games like next week are going to be controlling the football, winning the turnover battle, getting after their quarterback, forcing him into some bad situations, getting a turnover on defense. But like I said, win the turnover margin and play well on special teams. If we can get any points out of our special teams next week, that's going to be huge. But offensively, just a little bit more of the same. Their defense is good. Our offense is good. Something's got to give, so let's make it happen.
Yep. Well, we hope you guys join us on the biggest game of the year. And it's not just the biggest game because we're playing Rummel. It's the biggest game because it's the next game on the schedule.
Yep.
It'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff. 6:45, we'll sign on via YouTube on JohnCurtisPatriots.com. So we hope you guys can join us now. But if you're in the area, come out. Coming out. The Patriots need all the support that they can get. And we'd love to have you. The Patriots Nation Men's Club will be out there tailgating. We'll probably get there about 3:30, 4 o'clock. We'll have a little fun. And
we have plenty of people that listen to us in the stadium.
Yeah, absolutely. No, definitely come do that. So, but we appreciate you listening to us tonight. So we want to thank Gordon Bear for staying out in the rain, giving us some updates from the sideline.